In that case, we will pick it back up with you guys taking out the stone and saying goodbye to your friend and colleague as they make their way deeper into the Feywild and separating from the group. So, what do? Do you use the crystal, or do you want to look
Yeah, I think we
around? Or...
crushed the crystal at the end of last one. These guys came close, and I crushed the crystal.
Okay. In that case, let's get scary. So, let me just pull this up. There. Okay, who wants to make a very important roll?
Not
Got
me.
Vincent?
Ooh.
Okay, what kind of roll?
Roll me a D100. Okay. 17, 6, that would be... Okay.
We've been gone 76,000 years. Everyone's dead.
Okay, so you crush the crystal in your hand, and there is a flash of light, and then a pulling sensation, almost like your soul itself is being pulled, and there is a flash of golden light, and you see a world zooming away from you, a green world, and then space, just floating in endless space. Before you are whipped, almost giving you a kind of sickly feeling as you are something is dragging you into what looks to be the same world but different, less green, and you can see cities as you zoom in, and before you know it, everyone make a dexterity save. Okay. So, Falvor and Malrum, you guys emerge from one of the portals and you see the interior of the Eldritch Academy landing perfectly on your feet. While Vincent, the flash of golden light, it wasn't just a sickly feeling for you, it was almost like a burning feeling, a very uncomfortable feeling. And as you emerge, you can't help but fall prone down, smashing your shoulder into the concrete below. And as you do, you quickly see a bunch of guards point what look to be staffs at you, but then are quickly quieted by a beautiful looking red-headed woman staring at you all. What do you do?
Well, that was not quite as fun as going into it. I'm gonna get up slowly.
I felt fine.
What the hell happened? Oh yeah, we were teleporting. I remember now. Who are you?
Oh, my name is Cora. How are you all? I believe you are the Fixers?
That would be us.
Thank God they know us. Yeah, we're the Fixers. Falvor.
Nice to
Malrum,
meet you,
Vincent.
Falvor. Malrum and Vincent. There seems to be one missing.
No, there's no one missing.
Very well. Well,
how long have we been gone?
Oh, yes. From the re-emergence from the Feywild is daunting. I believe you have been gone for 2 weeks, which is not as worse as it could have been.
God.
But I must confess, we thought you dead after a while. And your task, did you complete?
Look to Falvor.
Yeah. Yeah, she's dead.
And the amulet?
Am I the one that has it?
You're the one who did
You
it.
are.
Me?
Yeah, I kind of like check all my pockets and then, oh yeah, and then pull it out.
The red-headed woman will begin to walk towards you, hand out, and she will take the amulet if you let her.
Yep.
She will take it, tuck it away in what looks to be a side pouch, and then look to you. Very good. Oh, this is exactly what we needed. Well, where do I start? A few things you have missed. For the time being, I will be responsible for you and the others. You have some more companions that have joined your order in the dorms. They're not around at the moment, but as soon as they return from their mission, I will introduce you. Seirin has left the academy for a small hiatus for the time being. You will be dealing with me from now on, or at least for the time being. Any questions?
No, I think we get it.
Ooh,
Very good.
yes, there is one question I have quickly to ask. Where was that? What happened to that guy that came with us, or that was gonna come with us, and then he didn't step through the portal?
Ah, yes, him. It would seem we overestimated his talents, and he was not the right fit for this academy. We have transferred him to another academy.
See. Yeah. All right, no questions from me.
Good. Well, you all seemed very worn out, and some of you hurt. Perhaps you would like to rest for the night?
I think we could do with the rest.
Yeah,
Very well.
sounds pretty good actually.
In that case, please accept my absolute. She will stop and almost like she was about to say something, but then changed her mind, and she'll just take a step to the side.
Can we
Please.
insight that?
Yes, you can. A 10. Ooh, 22. Okay. You don't know what she was about to say, but she seemed to get nervous about what she was about to say and then stopped herself. And I'll say with a 22, you can also tell that she was lying about the transferring him to a different academy. Something about it wasn't either the full truth or not all the truth. You can't tell which, but she wasn't being completely honest.
Okay.
And she will step to the side. Please. After you.
I'll walk out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll follow him.
She will guide you up the staircase, making small talk. What did you see there? Was it dangerous? Did you see any exotic plants? And she'll lead you up and into the hallways where she'll kind of look at you all and just say, after you have rested, I will be in touch. Although I doubt I will need you for anything in the coming days. But Yes, I will be looking into your reward for this. And she'll take out the amulet. For this treasure. So
Excellent.
please. And she'll just nod and begin to walk away. What do you guys want to do?
What time of day is it?
Right now, it'd be about 12 o'clock.
Like noon?
Yep, noon.
Perhaps we could, if you guys are okay, we could stave off sleeping tonight for a while, unless you need it.
Oh, what's your plan?
Perhaps we could go to the tavern and see what's what. The job board?
Yes.
There was that
Oh.
ruins, I believe you were interested in last time. The ruin job.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, sure, if it's not late and we ain't that tired, then yeah, let's go.
Okay.
I was always in the mood for a drink.
No.
Not again.
Okay, so you guys make your way to the tavern.
Sorry, 2 seconds.
What are you doing here? You're in the Feywild. Be gone.
We have all our friends. Oh, no, they're gone. Damn.
Okay. In that case, let me just. Let's put. Okay, as you enter the tavern, it is quite scarce right now. There may be 2, 3 people on the inside, not really doing much, just drinking. Behind the bar, you see the familiar red dragonborn, and he looks like he is extremely bored. He's cleaning a glass, whistling him to himself, but realizing he has no real lips, so he can't really whistle. But what do you do?
I'll go ahead.
Go for it, buddy.
I was just gonna go up to the bar and just order everybody around.
Okay. Once he sees you, he just kind of puts a smile on his face. Well, well. Where the fuck have you been?
We decided to go play around in the Feywild for a bit.
Feywild? Well, how the fuck did you get there?
The academy had something they needed us to do in there.
Ah, of course. So you've been down to the portal room then?
Indeed.
It's a sight to behold.
It is indeed that.
Right, what do you want?
Just ale for all of us, I would say.
Alright then. And he'll take out what looks to be the more expensive stuff, the better ale, and he will pour you each a mug and kind of hand it over. And before you can even think about, giving him any coin, he'll just kind of wave it off and push them towards you guys.
Oh, thank you.
It's quite gracious of you. Can we see your job list?
I suppose, although you're probably not going to like it. And he'll turn around, take out his book. So, last time you were here, we had quite a number. But we've only got the one right now. It seems no one really wants to take it. Although, I think you guys did show a little bit of interest. And he'll kind of take out a piece of paper and slide it towards you. And it is the ruin one. The exploration of a ruin.
Would you be... I'm going to look to the Falvor and Malrin. Would you guys be willing to try this one out after maybe we rested?
Sure.
Yeah, man.
I gotta.
Does that mean you're taking it then?
What's the time limit on it? I don't see it here.
Oh, there isn't one. The poor fucker gnome who posted the job. It's got something to do with his wife apparently, and some other fuckers. If you take the job, you'll meet with him. He'll probably fill you in. Usually, these jobs would have been taken down by now, but the poor little guy doesn't. Well, he doesn't really want to give up hope. They're probably all dead.
Well,
Uh,
I
Are you
don't blame
still
him.
taking the job?
Yeah, and it's always better to just know rather than not.
I'm gonna take the paper or the job listing or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I think we'll do it, and I'm gonna put it in my I don't know, just my front part somewhere.
Right. It's not just the three of you, right?
You think that'll be a problem?
Well, if it is, you'll find out soon. But hey, be smart about it. You should be fine. And I'll kind of just pour you all a shot each and push it forward. Good luck.
Thank you.
I'll let
And
them
I'm gonna-
know. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna take the shot and just basically hold it up and say to Artemisia, and then down it.
I'll cheers that and down mine too.
Yep. Well, does the same.
And he will then say, all right, if you're taking it, I'll let the gnome know, and well, I'll tell him. Well, he's usually in here every day, actually, begging people to take it, but I'll let him know. And he'll just nod.
Awesome. Ooh.
Is there any? You said it was pretty empty in the tavern. Is there anybody else?
Yeah, there are two people. There is a dwarven man and a what looks to be an elven woman.
Does the dwarf or does anybody look like kind of stout or like they can handle themselves?
Could you say that again? It seems you are going underwater.
Does it seem like they can handle themselves?
The dwarf? Actually, let me have a look.
Perhaps we could get somebody to be a bit of a fodder for us.
A good idea. A little bit of a meat shield distraction kind of thing. While they get eaten, we get the gold. Love
Yeah.
it.
So there should be a dwarf and elf. Oh, yeah. Could you make me a perception check? All of you. If I'd say who's looking, who would be looking, whoever is looking.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm just drinking.
Yeah, same.
Actually,
Okay.
I probably would be because I'm looking for females, sexy ladies.
Okay.
So yeah, I will be looking. But I'm looking for beautiful women.
Beautiful women. Got it. So you look around. You look at the dwarf. There is more hair on his armpits than on his beard, which is probably not what you're looking for.
Yeah, definitely.
The female elf is quite pretty, but she looks like she is more of a noble, and it looks like she does not belong here. And yeah, you're not sure why she's in here. You also, this would be Falvor and Vincent. You see an individual that you didn't see come into the bar, but he almost just appears, and both of you have never seen this species of person before. You don't know the race. They kind of look elven-ish, but their skin color is very strange. It's almost like a yellowy green, and their skulls are almost like a little bit elongated, but still with the very pointy ears. And yeah, they don't look like any race you've ever seen before.
Interesting.
And that person looks like, out of the bunch of them, probably the most that could handle themselves.
Interesting. I'm just gonna walk over to the unknown race thing.
Okay.
Are you new here?
You will see this person. And as you say that, he will kind of stop drinking and look up at you. I am not new here, no.
No, eh? What brings you to the tavern then?
He kind of squints his eyes at you. To drink. Obviously.
Are you not looking for adventure?
When I have need of coin.
Are you in need of coin?
If you are offering me a job, child, please just get to the point.
Me and my friends are, I don't think, quite enough for our next adventure. We were just looking for maybe a, for the moment.
You're underwater again.
Damn it.
Repeat, please.
We need a companion for our adventure, basically.
And how much would you pay?
I'm gonna look back to the group and kind of motion them over as he says that.
All right, I'll kind of grab my drink and join.
Yeah, I'll follow him as well.
I was just talking to our new friend here. He might be able to join us if we were to pay him enough.
Payment. We're paying this guy.
This guy. I didn't catch your name, friend.
The name is Gull.
Gull. How exciting. What do you do, Gull?
A little of this, a little of that. Mostly I just take jobs when I need the coin. And whenever I need the coin for my pilgrimage.
Your pilgrimage, you say?
I am a monk, you see.
And where would this pilgrimage be taking you?
Oh, well, I plan to go to Imon, and from there, I will make my way to Vasselheim.
I've heard much of Vasselheim. I plan to go there someday myself.
Oh, are you yourself a monk? A priest?
I'm a cleric
Ah,
under the light of Moradin.
Morden. I do not know much of this deity. Are they of the light?
They are.
Ah, then I will call you brother. And the both of you, please share.
I'm only here for money, pal.
Ah, an entrepreneur.
Yeah, sure. That's what we'll call it.
He will then look over at you, Vincent. And you, my friend, do you also follow the light? Or are you just after the wealth?
I would say I'm more after just power.
Ah, you must be careful. Power can lead you down into the darkest of places.
Perhaps I would find good company there then.
Good company? I doubt it. Perhaps company that sees the same way you see. But that is all, my friend. But be careful nonetheless. But hey, enough of this. You wish to offer me work?
I think so.
What are we
How
going to
much-
pay him?
How much were you looking to receive for your services?
Well, you have not told me anything about the job. Give me the details and I can give you a fair price.
Well, I think you've caught us at a good time because we don't know what we're to find out as well.
Ah, my friend, you seem to have drowned a little bit there. Please, say again.
Yeah. No, we don't know much about the job either. We've only just picked it up ourselves.
There's apparently some gnome who wants to go down south. Apparently he had something happen with his family down there. But he was looking for some adventurers to come and investigate.
I see.
Yeah, pretty much just a search for his family kind of thing.
Do not get me wrong, my new friends. But I must ask, are you all seasoned veterans of, well, the world, combat, adventuring?
Of combat, I would say that I'm fairly proficient. New to this whole adventuring thing.
Had my fair few fights.
I think so.
Oh, God.
Yeah, what is going on with you, Vincent? How's your
keep-
throat doing?
Try and talk, Vincent.
Hello.
Yeah, that sounds good.
I don't know what's wrong.
It's okay.
I'm sorry.
It's all right. It's all right. He'll just look at you, Vincent, and say to you, so if we were to get into a fight, you could all handle yourselves.
Most definitely.
I think so.
Mm.
We're alive so far.
Very good. Well, in that case, I would be willing to wait around until you know further details of this job. And, well, you have been polite. You have offered money. You have told me a little bit about yourself. And I do not see why this could not be the start of a profitable relationship.
Excellent. Then perhaps we'll meet you here later, as we need rest.
Yes, yes. Just tell me when, and I will be there.
mean, same time tomorrow, maybe mid-afternoon. We meet here, or early morning. I don't know. What's best for us?
I think early would be better.
Okay. And we'll say early tomorrow morning. Meet in the pub, and we'll bring some stuff to stay over the night because we don't know how long we're gonna be.
Very well. And then I will meet you here tomorrow.
Awesome.
Okay.
Back to the bunkhouse.
Yeah, start walking back home.
Okay. You guys finish your drinks. The strange, whatever race this seems to be, person is nice enough and you begin to make your way back home later on. Ah, what are you doing here? Begone. So, you make it back home. Is there anything you would like to do here?
No.
Or discuss?
What time is it?
Now it would be around 4 o'clock in the afternoon after walking through
Okay.
town and getting drinks and discussing.
I think I would just eat and go to my room.
Okay. You have a very nice dinner. In fact, out of the three of you, who would be the cook?
Definitely not Falvor. He does not know how to cook. Not very well, anyway.
I think Vincent might.
Yeah, I don't think I would really know much on cooking.
Or at least he might think he knows something.
Okay.
Looks like you're cooking.
In that case, after you all share a meal, and yeah, do you all go to rest, or do you have other plans?
I'll rest.
I just want to say, if we ate meat, it would be a little bit bloody, just so you know.
Of course.
A little rare.
It doesn't phase me. I think before I would head to bed, I would actually quickly head out, because I would be trying to look around and seeing if I could find something to start making the chapel a little bit more attached to my deity. So I think I would go out for probably about 2 hours and just see what I could scrounge up
Okay.
in there.
In that case, roll me a investigation check with advantage, because at this point you do know the city.
Nice.
19. Okay. So after walking through town, going to a few different temples, you do find what look to be a statue of your deity. It's not, a massive statue. It's maybe 2.5, maybe 3 foot tall, made out of what looks to be a white stone. You also find a bunch of incest, some candles. You find a painting of your deity. So if you would like to buy any of those or all of those, you could.
How much would you say it would be for all of it?
All of it. The statue would be the most expensive. That would run you alone 20 gold. So with the other stuff, that would be around, I'll say 35 gold for everything.
Okay, yeah, I would go ahead and just buy it all.
Okay, mark that off. And you can begin to decorate and set up what looks to be your own kind of makeshift temple to your deity. And make me a religion check. And I'll say now, make it with advantage. Ooh. Okay.
Double 19.
Nice.
Nice roll.
Yeah.
So, after finished decorating, after putting up the statue, putting up the paintings, lighting incense, and just kind of getting on your knees and making a prayer, you can't help but feel a warmth, and you almost feel like the room itself is brighter, even though the windows are it's getting darker right now. It just seems brighter, and you know that the ground that you're now on would be classed as hallowed ground, and you can feel that you have made some sort of connection with your deity here, and the room, this this piece of the academy seems to have been connected with something. You're not sure exactly what, but there is a new connection there with a natural 20.
All right, so yeah, after I spend, because it would probably take me about an hour doing all that or so.
Mhm.
So I would probably say that for just an extra 30 minutes before going to bed.
Okay. In that case, if everyone's and let me just make sure, Vincent, are you actually taking a rest?
Quick question.
Yeah.
We were gone for like 2 weeks. Would our bodies feel fine?
Oh, sorry, you died there. Say again.
Feel that? Like the 2 weeks?
What do you mean? You aged 2 weeks?
Yeah, because I assume
No.
it felt like a couple days.
You were in the Feywild. You came back, and it all seems like no time has passed at all for you.
Okay, then I'm good.
Okay. You
I
guys.
will sleep.
Okay. You guys go to bed thinking about the Feywild, hoping that your colleague is okay and still out there in that other world, and also thinking about the Eldritch Academy and what its true purpose is. If everyone would like to click on your token and hit the long rest button. And with that, the next day comes, and you guys said you wanted to get up early, right?
Yeah, let's go meet
Yeah.
that guy.
Bright and early in the morning, you get up after a full long rest. Do you just go straight to the bar, or would you like to go buy some things? Would you like to go try and find some things out? Anything?
Mm,
I think I'm-
yeah,
I
no,
think
I
I
don't
have
need
everything.
anything.
Okay. In that case, after a bit of breakfast and making your way through the grounds out into the city, going back into the tavern, you will see as you enter, the man you met yesterday, Gull, is waiting patiently, and he seems to be meditating, almost kind of just cross-legged, sat on one of the benches, and just not moving, speaking, or doing anything.
Is there anybody else around besides him?
Right now, there are a few more people than last time. There is no one who looks like a gnome yet, but it is still early in the morning.
Yeah, I would go ahead and just kind of approach the bar. I wouldn't, because I'm assuming I could kind of see him meditating, so I would not approach Gould right now and just go up to Silver and just say, "So has that gnome come back around? And is he coming in here today at all?"
Ah, yeah, he's coming. I gave him the word. He almost pissed his pants with excitement. But yeah, he'll be here later. Um, actually, fuck, he should be here anytime now. Here, and he'll pour you a drink, and give you kind of 3 mugs of ale. Just wait around. He should be here any minute. Poor little bastard.
All right, thank you. And I'll go ahead and put gold on the table, and then take the drinks back to my friends.
Okay. It's not long after you kind of take a drink, not disturbing Gull, until you see in the back, coming through the doors, what looks to be a very small and doesn't look like a fighter of any kind. He looks more like a learned man. And as he comes through, you see this person. And he will just kind of rush over to the bar. Are they here yet? Have they come? You said that they'd be around this time. Is that me? All right, calm down. Over there. And he will turn, looking at your group. Hello there. It's nice to meet you all. Are you the ones who are taking my job?
Yes, I think so.
Good, good. Well, it's very nice to meet you. My name's Philip.
Okay, nice to meet you, Philip. Do you want to take a seat?
Oh, yes. And he'll kind of scooch in there and sit down.
So tell us what do you need us to do?
Well, do you have the contract, the job posting?
We do.
I'm gonna pull it out and put it on the table.
Could I see it?
And I slide it down the table to him.
He'll take it. And he'll kind of just fold it up and put it in his back pocket. First thing you need to know is the contract is complete bollocks. It's a lie. Well, most of it, some of it, a little bit.
How about you
first
get
things-
on with it and tell us what's going on?
Right. Well, you're not going to the south. It's the north, and my wife and some of my workers, we did discover a newly discovered ruin in the north, and well, I can't let this discovery be found by anyone else. So I said it was in the south, but it's actually in the north, and you'll be going north. You'll be going to the DM looks at his notes. You'll be going to Joran Village. From there, you'll be going even further north into the wildlands and into the Umbra Hills. Now, can all of you make me a history check?
Yep.
Okay, Vincent and Falvor.
Didn't mean to make two. Sorry, I double clicked on accident. But you
It's
see
fine.
my first one.
You know that this area of tal'dorei is highly wild and filled with monsters. It is a place that not a lot of people go, and the people that do go there are usually looking for treasure, looking for ancient artifacts of a forgotten time. And you also know this place to be a place where many different archaeologists go to try and find what it seems this person has found, ruins of the time before the Great Gate was erected, and you know that to be things to do with the War of the Gods, things to do with when magic was a lot more stronger and powerfuler, and it makes sense that this person hasn't been telling the entire truth on his contract, his job posting, as a find like this, if he's telling the truth, would be probably worth a lot of money. So, we found a and I'll go very quiet here. We found a ruin there. We explored the first few parts of it, and my wife and my men, they were to dive in deeper. Unfortunately, they seem to have gone missing. As well as I've been hearing strange noises coming from the ruins, and I feel the worst. But you all look capable, and he'll kind of look at you, Falvor, and punch you on the arm, and look like you can take a good beating.
So are we just going there to get your family and other researchers out of there, or are you wanting us to try to delve into this as well?
I am a researcher and would love to, but I don't have that type of money. I can pay you to get my wife and my workers back. And if you find any artifacts that you can safely remove, I would also pay a bonus for those. But for whatever beings call that place its home, I'm sorry, I don't have the funds to pay for that type of job.
And how much are you paying us to go and get your wife and workers out?
For my wife and my workers, I would be willing to pay 400, as well as any artifacts that you find down there. There will be a bonus for those if you can bring them back safely and unarmed.
400 gold, 100 each. Sounds pretty good, actually. I'm interested.
Does that mean you'll take it? You'll take the job?
As long as you never touch my arm ever again, I'm in.
Oh. Okay.
Does that sound just reasonable to you, Ghoul?
This sounds like it is a sign. Helping those in need. Yes. I will help with this.
Huh.
All right. Sounds like we're all good to do this then.
Oh, fantastic. Very well. Do you have a map with you, and I can point you the way? You would have a map.
I'm sure one of us do.
We got a map.
And as you pull it out, he'll kind of look over his shoulder, make sure no one's looking, and he'll begin to kind of draw and put different notes and what you need to do to get there. If you could all perhaps keep this ruin a secret, I would also pay a little bit extra. And he'll kind of grab out of his pocket and put down on the table what looks to be only 10 gold pieces. This is a great find for me, and if you could just not mention it to anyone, that would be very appreciated.
I think a bit more would be in order for something like that.
I make a
Gold is quite a lot.
Okay. He'll look at you for a second. Very well. And he will take out another 20 gold and put it on the table.
Perhaps even a little bit more. I'm gonna lean in on him. How's that?
Okay. Let's see if Gull likes that you're shaking this guy down. He doesn't really notice. Okay. You lean into him, and your presence, Vincent. Your presence just kind of spews out that you are a predator, and he kind of looks you in the eye and just, he'll just take his coin purse and just put it on the table. Inside there's another 15 gold, and he'll just put all his money on the table for you.
That'll do. I think we could be quiet about it.
Thank you. You're very kind. Um, all I can say is the ruins are they are of the dwarven descent, ancient dwarven, it would seem. Yes.
Do you know
Any,
anything of the creatures that were in there?
I did not see them. I shamefully I decided to run away when I heard the noises. It could be just simple gnolls, or it could be something much worse, I'm afraid.
Hmm. Huh? Think that's all that we need to know, or is everybody good to head over there?
Yeah, how many days trek is this? How far are we gotta go?
In fact, let me put you onto the map. So, this is where the village would be if the map's loaded up for you guys. Takes a while
It
sometimes.
is.
Just a boot.
And just past that is the Umbra Hills. And from what he has marked on your map, you would be heading about there. But let me draw. There.
Okay. And then you said there was a specific path.
There is a path to the village, but from there you'll be on mountain range. There is no path to this place, but he did give you directions.
Oh, and would we say that it would be roughly about a 3-day journey up there? Or?
It would be around, if you guys are going on horse, it would be around maybe 2 and a bit days.
I mean, we can take our horse carriage that we have.
Yeah, well, I was just wanting to put a note somewhere in our dorm so that way if the academy comes looking for us, they know that we're going to kind of be up north for probably about a week and a half.
Good idea.
So I would say before we take off completely, I would write that. I'd just basically, as the party would split off to go and collect the card, I would head back to the academy quick and just say that we're going to be gone for about a week and a half, roughly.
Okay. Yeah. If you leave the note, let me just check something. Yeah. So yeah, you leave the note. Anything else you want to do while you're there?
No, I think I would just leave the note and then go and try to meet up with the party as they were grabbing the cart.
Okay. Now here's the question. Before setting off, do you guys want to get any supplies? Anything that you think might be of help?
Maybe repellent?
It's up to you.
I think
More
we're
food?
still kind of stacked up on stuff, right? I'm personally not going to get anything. I think I'm good. I've still got a couple of ration packs, and I got my stuff.
I think I would just go and basically just buy supplies for us all to last out the week just to be better safe than sorry.
Okay. I'd say just for the food and water, I'd say just like 2 gold.
Each? Or
Yeah, each. Okay.
We might need insect repellent, no?
That's
For,
up to you.
or what do you guys think?
I don't need any.
I'll get some.
Okay. So, where do you go for this?
I'm gonna check the withering flower. See if
Okay.
she has any. My favorite shop.
You go in, and as usual, the gnome is kind of just sat on top of the counter with the Goliath behind her. And as you enter, why do you always come to my shop?
Isn't that a good thing?
Well, you're buying all my product. And I know, yes, it is good to buy the product, but it's very embarrassing, to not have anything on the bloody shelves.
Well, how about insect repellent? I'll switch it up.
Normal insects or more of the monstrous kind?
The monstrous kind.
I will see what I've got. And she'll kind of slap the, not hard, but slap the Goliath on the face, and he'll move her across the room. Let's see if she has some. Okay. She will take down what looks to be a almost amber looking potion. This is the only one I have. It will not repel them like normal insects, but it will make them think twice about hitting you. Distract them a little bit. But it doesn't last long.
Do I drink it or wear it?
Why would you drink it? It would kill you.
How much?
Oh, well, it's my only vial, and it's very hard to replace. I couldn't let it go less than 70 gold.
I'll put the 70 on the table.
Damn. Okay.
I roll up.
And I'll take the potion and I'll leave.
Okay.
Or the repellent, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll catch up with the group.
Basically, this is the you can put down in your inventory that for 1 minute after applying this repellent, any insect type would basically you get a buff to your AC for 1.
I put insect repellent 1 minute to AC when I use it. Was that good enough?
Yep, just a bonus 1 to your AC against.
Oh, plus
insect.
1. Okay, even. Okay.
Yeah.
And also, as I was heading back, I think I would probably go and try to pick up a couple vials of holy water. Just
From where?
probably from one of the I'm assuming the temples might have better access to that kind of stuff. So I might head to the temple that I got the statue from last night.
Okay. So you head into one of the temples, and on the inside you ask for the holy water, and you're quickly surprised that it's not like, we will sell you this. It is, make a donation, and they'll give you the holy water, but just make a donation of your choice, what you think is fair. And they will give you 2 vials of holy water.
Alright, I'll give a donation of 50 gold.
Okay. Falvor? Anything you want to get?
Yeah, actually, there's a spell that needs an item for me to use it. Let me just quickly check something. I need some mistletoe.
Mistletoe. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Some mistletoe leaves, and I also need a spring of spruce. Whatever the fuck that is.
I can honestly say I don't know either.
Well, yeah, mistletoe, just some basic like leaves. Would be hard
Okay.
to find. I don't know what a spring of spruce is.
Okay, where do you want to go to try and find this?
Probably some. Actually, that woman that when I got my spell given to me
Mm-hmm.
in the school, the teacher. Can I go see her? Maybe
You can.
she was pretty naturey. Yeah, I'll go talk to her about it. Maybe she'll have some.
Okay. You make your way back into the academy, back to the room where she was, and she's indeed on the inside.
Good.
As you approach, she'll just look at you. Ah, I did not know we had a lesson.
Nope, no lesson. I just came to check if you had some items that I need.
Oh,
I'd be happy to pay for them. I just I need to. You're the first person I thought of.
oh, well,
Yeah.
I'm very flattered.
So yeah, mistletoe.
And she will point to what looks to be an empty pot of soil, and she will use druidcraft, and you watch as a plant begins to emerge, and mistletoe.
And a spring of spruce. Don't know what that is.
Please hold while your DM researches what the hell this is.
Hold.
What's it called again?
Everybody wait.
A spring of spruce.
That's like a spruce root, isn't it? Spring of spruce.
Maybe.
Oh yes, it is a plant. So yes, she will look to the other side of the room, and she'll just wave her hand, and you'll watch as a almost vine-like plant begins to grow over the pot, and then weeps down to the ground. There.
Excellent. Brilliant. Thank you. How much? How much?
Oh, nothing. It's very simple for me to do.
Brilliant. Thank you. And I'll just take a couple of clippings of each. I need mistletoe leaves, and I need the spring of spruce. So
Okay, you can put
enough
down
to maybe cast a spell maybe 3 or 4 times.
Okay, I'd say you can get 3 of each.
Okay, brilliant. Thank you.
Good thinking, though. Going to see a druid. Probably just saved yourself quite a bit of gold there.
Yeah, I thought it'd be a good idea.
What do you do after that? Do you go meet up with the rest?
Yeah, I'll head out. See you later.
Until next time. Falvo.
Yeah, have a good one.
And you'll make your way back into town, looking for your companions. And who would be the person who goes and gets the horses ready?
I think I probably would have been the quickest out of all of us.
Yeah, do you want to do it?
So I'll have done it. Yeah.
Okay, so you make your way to the horses, and Vincent and Malram, as well as Gull, you all approach, and you see Falvor readying the horses, and with all of your stuff collected, are you ready to embark?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
Okay. Gull will immediately climb into the back and kind of just look around the cart and the horses. I am looking forward to our little adventure. I have not been in a group for a very long time.
We're glad to have you.
Just so I know, what are your specialities?
I am a caster. I use magic.
Ah. And he will look to you, Vincent.
I'm a caster. I use magic.
Oh, sorry, Malrum.
I'm more of a frontline fighter. Do a little bit of healing on when needed.
And then he'll look to you, Falvo.
The rogue of the group. That's me.
The rogue. He will kind of frown at you a little bit when you say that.
I also am a magic user.
Yeah.
I'm not one of your classic rogues where I steal everything, okay? Just very sneaky and good with the blade.
It is good to know. Although I do not have many valuables on me, other than my spirit.
Oh, I know.
You're not trying to steal my spirit, will you?
No.
Okay, then we should be fine. And with that, you
Is
guys...
Philip
Yep.
joining us as well? Or is he meeting us there?
Philip is not joining you. He is a coward.
Philip is a coward. I was just gonna say that. You can tell.
Yep.
Okay.
He almost shit his
Okay.
pants and gave us all his gold. Sorry. He almost shit his pants and gave us all his gold. Or he did give us all his gold.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't have to do that. He was... But I'm surprised he didn't come with us. It is his wife that's missing, like...
I feel like that's.
I mean, he ran away when they first started making noise. I don't see why he would go
Like,
back.
terrifying.
By the way, Vincent, did you keep all that gold or did you divvy it out?
They've seen it. I have to.
God.
Oh, robot man.
You turned into a robot there. Try again.
I divvied. I shared.
Oh, okay.
Awesome.
How much would that be to everyone then?
I think.
You got 75, right?
No,
Or
you
is
got
it
40.
It would be
45.
11 gold. Yeah, because it was 45, so 11 gold
45,
per
right.
person. And then there's 1 gold extra.
Are we giving some to this guy? The goal?
Yes.
Okay.
What do you know? The road doesn't want to share.
I don't know who this guy is.
He's
What's
Gull.
creeping me out?
He's your partner. He's also
don't
a
even know
racer
what he
you've never
is.
seen before.
Exactly.
Okay. So after some conversation about how cowardly your new employer is, you break out of the city and on the main road towards the north. And I will move you. Now, in these days of travel, Gull will kind of try and get to know each of you and trying to, just see what you're about and where you're from. Question is, do any of you tell him about anything to do with the canisters or the Eldritch Academy? Would any of you tell him any of those things?
Nothing.
Nope.
Yeah.
You get nothing from me either.
I think
Alright.
I think the only thing that I might bring up is that I'm a student at the academy, but I don't think I would talk about the canisters or anything like that.
Okay. In that case, just... Okay. You make your way through the countryside, seeing a number of different sights. Things like mountains in the distance, some snowfall here and there, a few rainy parts, but eventually you make it to Joran village. And when I say village, it is very, very small. There are no, magic shops here. There are no proper armors shops here. There is barely a blacksmith that seems to only do, horses and simple metal work. However, it is a little bit strange when you arrive, as you see many, many adventurers, what look to be artificers and archaeologists, all kind of staying in different inns there, and looking like they're all making trips further north. Now, the question is, do you stop there, or do you carry on?
I mean, is it late at night?
This would be... No. It would be around 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Keep pushing.
Yeah, let's keep going.
Okay. Could everyone please make me stealth checks?
Oh.
Okay.
What about our monk?
That's a good point.
Sheesh.
23. Okay.
Stealthy boy.
All right. So, you pass through the village without stopping, noticing that a lot of these adventurers are protectors of what look to be artificers and, scientists and people of the more knowledgeable parts. It seems that they are hunting, and you probably, from how the people and the locals were acting, it is quite common for these types of groups to be there. But you make your way, going further and further in, as the sun eventually begins to set. Now, I would like one of you to make a survival check with advantage, or two of you to make survival checks, just straight rolls. It's up to you.
I would go at I'm at I can go at advantage. If nobody
Which-
else wants to go.
Are you fairly good at survival?
I'm at 5.
Yeah, do it with an advantage.
Yeah, you should do it with an advantage. I'm not that great.
Beauty.
16. Okay.
Okay.
In that case, damn it! Okay.
No
okay.
killing us today.
Yeah, you looked out there. So you do find what seems to be one of the markers that the gnome told you about, a cliff top that looks like the face of an elderly man, like a elongated nose coming out of the side of a mountain. And you know that to be one of the points where you need to turn into what looks to be get off the horses. And the question is, what are you going to do about your horses and cart? Because they cannot now go on. You are going to have to go on foot over what looks to be jagged rock. What are you doing with them?
Hide the cart and tie up the horses.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we'd go a little bit further away from where we need to be and hide them in like a forest or something.
Question is, are you just tying them up, or are you trying to hide them?
The cart hide. The horses are just being tied up, I think.
Okay.
I think
that-
hide.
You sure?
Yeah, I would say hide everything. Hobble the horses and get them completely hidden. We don't want anything coming to eat our horses in the middle of the night.
I agree. This place is dangerous.
In that case, if that's what you want to do, You can either make a. No, you know what I'm going to say? One of you gets to make a sleight of hand check.
Light of hand. I'm a 3+ to that.
So, but you go for it. You're the rogue.
Okay.
Yeah, don't ask the non-dexterous cleric to do it.
Would it be with advantage? Or
I'll say, would any of you. I'll say
I
this
would've.
generally, would your character actually help?
I mean, we'd all be helping, right?
Yeah, if
Yeah.
it's to Vincent's benefit, he would help.
Okay. Then, yes, you get the natural 20.
Nice. Thank the lords. We're
Okay.
gonna come back to dead horses.
Now, you're going to come back to no horses.
Oh.
Okay,
Spoilers.
so.
You
so
tied them up so well, they're gonna die there for sure.
I mean, if you saw some free horses in a medieval time, I'm pretty sure you'd take them.
Yep.
Okay, so you tie up the horses and begin to make your way into the mountain range. This is murder on the feet, but it would seem Gull is almost proficient in this type of terrain, as he is seemingly just jumping from rock to rock to rock to rock, almost barely even touching. Like, if any of you have ever seen those old Chinese movies where they're almost jumping from bamboo shoot fighting, it's almost like that. It's very elegant how he's doing it, and you can't help but feel a little bit jealous as he's just almost like moving on the wind across this terrain. And as you begin to make your way into the higher parts, you will begin all to feel cold. As the higher you get, the snowier it gets, and the temperature begins to drop drastically. And with that, could everyone please make me a Constitution saving throw?
Oh.
Let's see here.
Wow. So none of you get exhausted.
Awesome.
It's very nice. As you make your way up, covering yourself and using whatever you can to warm yourself as you keep going up and up. Eventually, however, you will see what looks to be almost like a crossroads where the mountain splits into two different directions. Could I have one of you make me either a survival check with advantage or 2 checks with normal?
Malra.
Yep. No.
Attaboy.
Nice.
I'll just do it. It's all good.
Okay. You remember what he said, and you look at the terrain, and you know where you're going, Malram. You know how to get around objects and make your way through the wilderness, and you point and lead your team. Eventually, though, you find what seems to be almost like an opening to a cave. But it doesn't seem to be a cave. It seems to just be an archway in the stonework itself. And as you make your way in, you will see what looks to be a grove in this freezing cold temperature. As you look around, it is nothing but green, and there is no snow here. Almost jungle-esque. And it seems to be maybe a few 100 feet in every direction. What do you do? As it would seem, there is no exit to this place, but you do know that you are supposed to be here. And all you can see is green and trees and vines coming down from the walls.
Perfect. Can I start cutting some of the vines and try and make like a rope out of it?
You can.
Is it fairly dark here, or?
It is not. As the moon seems to be hitting the surrounding area as you are very high up, but it seems to be the light of the moon is reflecting off the snow from the kind of outside, and it seems to just be light enough that you can all see pretty well.
Yeah, I think I like the idea of making sort of like a rope that we can follow on the way back out of vines. I don't know. It seems like we're gonna get lost easy here.
Yeah, it does seem that way. That's not a bad idea.
So yeah, I'll start like chopping vines from the wall you were talking about.
Okay. Just for my curiosity, could you roll a d20?
I can.
Okay. So, as you go up to one of the walls, and you're noticing this to be almost kind of like a bowl in the rockwork where all these greenery is, all these plants are healthy, you begin to cut some of the vines on one of the surrounding walls. And as you cut the vines, your sword hits the vines and then goes in
Oh,
and doesn't hit stone.
can I like peek my head in through the vines?
You can. And once you peek in, you will see what looks to be a stone doorway going down, hidden behind the vines. And by a miracle's chance, you just discovered it by accident without even having to look for it.
Hey. Um. And I'll unpeek and just say to the guys that I found a entrance.
Excellent. I'm gonna cast Mage Armor on myself, but it's not Mage Armor.
Okay. Tell me, how long does mage armor last?
8 hours.
Very good.
Sheesh.
No pokey pokey for you, I guess.
No. So I have a 16 for armor class now, right now for 8 hours.
Okay.
Nice. That's awesome.
So, you find this doorway. What are you guys doing? Oh, you're underwater again.
You are very.
Yes, if it was open.
Yeah, there is no door to it. It
Oh,
looks
my
very,
bad.
it looks very old and overgrown, and it just, well, it looks like the image that you can see. It just goes in, and it looks to be going down, and what looks to be, well, do any of you have dark vision?
Yep.
Yep.
You all have dark vision. Okay.
Yeah, I guess so.
In that case, you can look down and see that it goes down, and it looks like it then turns into the start of a tunnel system.
Shall we?
And- Well, before we head in, could I just make like a survival check to see if, like, can I see other fairly recent footprints or anything
You
like
may.
that, just to make sure?
Roll good. 13. Hmm. Okay. You have a look around, and it looks like the ground has been disturbed. And you do see what look to be little gnome-sized feet. But other than that, you can't really tell any other types of tracks. But on top of the gnome footprints, you do see that the ground has been dug up almost in, like, it looks like someone's almost stabbed the ground over and over again with a kind of sharp, not like a knife shape, but more like a poker.
Okay.
Interesting.
So yeah, I'll go ahead and start heading in, and as we head in, I'm just gonna kind of turn back to Ghoul and just say, are you all right seeing in here, Ghoul, or do you need some light?
I will be fine, my friend.
He is part elf, right?
You don't know.
I mean, those big pointy ears. That would be my guess.
Did at any point any of you ask what he is in the journey here?
No, it's rude.
Fair enough.
I think I probably would, honestly.
You would?
Yeah.
Okay. Then he would have told you he was a GIF. or a GIF Yankee.
If
Sometimes known as a GIF.
Would he share his skills or whatever?
He would tell you that he is a unarmed fighter, and that he manipulates the key around himself and others to gain the upper hand.
Okay.
But that's pretty much all his what he would be willing to share.
okay,
So, are you doing anything else, or are you just heading in?
I'm going in.
Yeah.
Okay.
I went in as well.
Question is
Could
now.
we
Yeah.
stealthily go in?
I was
Yeah.
just about to ask that. If you want to stealth, then you can.
Malram, you know when you fly, when you cast the flying thing on you, I don't know what it is.
Uh-huh.
Are those does it create light around you, or is it still kind of quiet and dark?
It would create light around me, and it only lasts for a minute.
All right, never mind then. I was gonna say maybe keep you off the ground because you are quite clunky. No offense.
No, that's perfectly fair.
We can take it extra slow. I don't mind. If we take it slow, would he get better on stealth checks?
If you want it to be like dead slow, then I'll say it'd be a straight roll for him.
Okay.
But you would be going very slow.
Well, it's up to you, Malram. I think maybe
mean,
going
I-
slow is a good idea.
Do any of you have the silence spell?
No. That is a good spell to have, though, and I will remember that.
Oh, there's also the pass without a
Could-
trace.
Could I kind of muffle his noise?
Oh,
How?
what?
Explain
Like a
how you'd
muffling?
find
Like, as we're moving forward, I want to put like like waves in the air, I guess. I don't know. Something like that to kind of muffle the sound vibrations. That's my
Mm.
that's my
I actually have something for this.
Actually,
Because I also have Pass Without a Trace, and that's the reason why I just got some mistletoe and Spring of Spruce.
there you
Well,
go.
I
Thank
mean,
God.
that's
That
a
is
good
the
spell to
second-
have.
That is the second. To be fair, I only just read that it also can affect your friends if you choose them to, which is
Yep.
awesome. So I will use that, my only level 2 spell,
Okay.
and I'll give it to all of us. And I will use one of each. Does it take multiple of my?
Just one.
Awesome then. Then one of each of my things.
In that case, Gull would have got a 34, Malram would have got a 15, and Vincent would have got a 16.
Okay, and I got a 26.
Okay. So with that, now you would be concentrating on that. Keep in mind. Is it
Yeah,
concentration?
I don't think it actually is, but I'll look. Nope, it's not a concentration.
God, that spell is so
Oh wait,
OP.
never mind. It is a concentration. I'm done.
Okay. I was
It
gonna
lasts
say.
up to 1 hour though. Pretty good.
Okay.
But I don't have many concentration spells, so that is it's perfect.
In that case, you cast that, and you can't help but notice that. Actually, you would have done this after the fact. No, I'm gonna allow it. So you can't help but the rest of you notice that when Falvor casts some sort of spell, the noise that you're all making seems to dampen, and you can't help but feel the ground beneath your feet that should be making noise just seems to. It's like it's not even there. And as you take a step, it's almost weird. It's almost like you're not taking steps, but no noise is made. As you move into what looks like a deep tunnel system filled with what look to be ruins and different carvings of dwarven design. And because of the stealth. Yep. Okay. So, do any of you wish to do anything as you're making your way through this tunnel?
I would just kind of be looking for tracks, just trying to keep a clock on that.
Tracks or traps?
I'll look for traps.
I'm keeping an eye for tracks.
Okay,
Tracks.
you make a survival and you make a investigation.
I'll be keeping an eye out for people.
Okay, make a perception check then. So 12. Okay, now with a 21. So, Vincent, in your time, you don't really see any traps up ahead, nor do you see any people. But, Malram, you can't help but see those little stabs in the ground like you saw on the outside. And this time, they seem to vary in size. Some of them are very, very small, some of them are quite big. And there seems to be quite a lot of them, all heading into the direction you're going. And with a 21, you would also see what look like gnome footprints. At least that's what you think at first, but they look a little bit bigger. Still a small person's footprints, but a little bit bigger than a gnome's and a little bit heavier than a gnome's.
What?
Alright, I would a little bit heavier than a gnome's. Okay.
Well, maybe a dwarf?
Maybe a dwarf, yes.
Well, I guess we'll just keep proceeding for now.
Okay. You make your way through these tunnel systems, and who would be leading this push? In fact, could everyone place your tokens somewhere on here?
I would say I
I'd
would
say
be.
no.
What was that? You cut out?
Why don't we use the new guy?
Oh, yeah, the new guy.
Uh,
Go first.
Do you say that to his face?
No.
I would probably say that I would be in the front because I am kind of trying to keep an eye on the tracks.
Okay. So you're in the front. Who would be behind?
I'll go.
Not me.
Jesus.
Holy shit.
Who would be second?
I'll be at the back.
The very back?
I'll go in between the guy and Vincent.
Okay. So it would look like this then.
Yep.
Alrighty then. So, as you're making your way through these tunnels, Malram, you get to a point where you see what look to be two totems. What look to have the face of a dwarf, the helmet on top, the beard kind of carved into the stone, and it looks very old and probably not something you could remove and take back as a bonus. And you kind of just brush it by as nothing, and you keep walking.
Wait a second.
Uh-huh.
When you say is it actually a statue, like someone's carved it, or is this maybe someone had been turned to stone?
It looks like someone's carved it.
Okay. Cool.
But as you pass this this carving, you do not see, as you pass, its eyes begin to glow as you pass by. And I would like the first two people, which are Malram and Vincent, to make me a dex save.
My specialty. Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
So, Vincent, you are able to quickly dodge out of the way, moving to the side, while you, Malram, you just turn to the side as you see a small glow, and you see as a burst of fire, almost like a flame thrower, just seems to burst out of these two eye sockets, and it hits you, and at first doesn't do that much damage. You take 9 damage. Actually, that's quite a bit. But as of right now, and the rest of you see this, you are on fire.
We're all on fire, or is it just Malram?
Just Malram.
Can I attempt to put him out?
You can. Do you want to?
Pull the cloak off my back, and I will try and fan him down.
Okay. So you run over to him and try and put him out.
Yeah, but I don't want to activate the trap again.
Ah, I thought I was going to catch you out then. Damn it. Okay. So, what do you do to get past this trap?
I mean, I don't know. Can I just try and quickly roll past it?
Make a dex save if you just want to roll past it.
But I know it's there, so would it be an advantage? Because I'm
Yes.
kind of like gonna pre-jump it.
Yeah,
Alright. So dex save or dex check?
yeah. This would be still a save.
Okay. A natural 20. Fuck yeah.
Whew. What is with these natural 20s? Okay.
Ah, I keep rolling tonight.
You roll past the fire as again another gout of it shoots out. You roll next to Malram as he is on fire. Malram, what are you doing as you're on fire?
I would be trying to pat myself out.
Okay.
Not just going to let myself burn.
Yeah, and I'll start fanning him down my cloak.
Okay. After a few moments, you manage to quickly, both of you, pat him down and kind of wrestle him to the ground, and in a few seconds,
Roll.
he's out. At this point, you will see, and you two would have made it past. That just leaves Vincent and Gull. As Gull will begin to run up the side of the wall, and then just very strangely, almost like defying gravity, will just run across the wall, and then back down towards you guys.
I'll follow the same path, except not running.
Okay. And Vincent will also defy gravity, walk up the wall, and come land on the other side. And Gull will look at you. I did not know you are a monk. I thought you were a spellcaster of some sort.
I do many things.
Well, we must talk about this later. I would love to know how you did that.
I'm sure you would. Shall we carry on?
Yeah, let's
Yes.
stick to the mission right now.
Perhaps we should be more cautious as we go forward.
Indeed.
My friend Maram, you seem to be smoking, and he kind of just wafts you.
Yeah, a little bit. And as he wafts me, I'm just going to kind of put a hand on myself and do a cure wounds.
Okay. Just to, for my own sake, do any of you have healing potions?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Does anyone want to give a healing potion to Gull?
No.
Okay.
Got his own, right?
And after that, I would also just say, let's hold for 10 minutes, and I'll get something that'll make it so that we don't run into more magic. And then I will ritually cast Detect Magic.
Okay. Very nice. How far does that go, might I ask?
Anything within 30 feet.
30 feet. Okay. So, yeah. All right, then. You cast that, and this does give off a magical aura. more importantly, it seems like there are 2 red gems in the where the eye sockets are, where it seem to be giving off the magical energy.
Okay, so after I kind of clock that, I would just say, so if we want something that shoots fire, if we can get those gems, that's where the fire's coming from. But if we just want to continue, we can do that as well. I can do this for 10 minutes.
I mean, shooting fire sounds badass. Would it be easy to get the gems out?
You have no idea. They're in the eye sockets, and it seems that anything that goes in front of them, it sets them off. You can always try.
Sounds pretty dangerous. I'm not gonna risk it. But can I try and find some small stones around us to maybe plug up the eye holes?
Sure. Make an investigation check.
11.
11. You find some stones. You're not sure if they'll be able to
Are they
plug them up.
eye-sized holes?
They are eye-sized. How would you like to try and get them in?
I was gonna try and gently push them in without, but I want to do it as quick as possible.
Okay.
Like like my old days when I was tricking people with the cards, you know.
Okay.
In out.
I'll say you can make a athletics check.
Okay. 9.
A 9. Okay. Now make me a sleight of hand check.
21.
Okay. So, as you try and put one of the stones in one of the eye sockets, you will put it in, and you do manage to fit it in there, but just before you manage to block the hole, there is a gout of this fire, and you watch as your arm is engulfed, and you will take...
Oh, Jesus.
I'll say just because it's your arm there, you'll just take 5 damage.
Oh, only 5. That's
And you're not set
Like
on
a-
fire as well.
bit of my health or anything like that.
Would you like to try
I'm
the
not
other
set on
hole?
fire. Hell no. You guys didn't see that, right?
Only a little. Let's keep moving.
Okay.
Okay. You keep moving down into the more depths of these tunnels, and you can tell that you, especially you, Marum, you can definitely tell that you are heading down as you go, further and further down.
And I would say, as we're moving forward, like basically every 10 minutes after the first, as soon as the first one wears off, I would just kind of hold everybody up for another 10 and just keep basically ritually casting detect magic all the way.
Okay. After about 20 minutes of walking, what seems to be constantly going down in these tunnels and seeing more carvings, you do not come across any other traps. And eventually, you will see what looks to be a light at the end of the tunnel. And at this point, if you wish to keep going, would any of you like to stealth again?
You want to? I'll say back here because I'll kind of spot that light and then just hold everybody up and say, "There's a light up there," but as we all know, I tend to clunk and clank. So if you guys want to go, yeah, if you guys want to go check it out before I decide to alert everybody that we're here. Because how long do we have on a pass without a trace?
1 hour. So there'll be about half an hour now left.
Yeah, you got about 30 minutes left.
So, I mean, I could go, but I'm still at disadvantage, so.
It would be a straight roll with the. Oh no, it'll be a +10. You're right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I mean, me and the monk can go check it out really quickly.
I do not mind going with you.
Good idea.
We are quite stealthy.
You guys go.
So 34.
26. Okay. So as you two stand back, Gull and Falvar will make their way into this what seems to be gigantic opening of a underground. What you is kind of surprising. Seems like an underground city, but heavily ruined. Most of the buildings have collapsed, and you see this place. There you go.
Cool.
Coolio.
Now, there is one thing that catches your attention very quickly, especially the rogue. You see what look to be golden veins in the stonework in the ground, and it resembles the gold mine that you were in with the gnolls. And it looks like this city actually had almost like veins of gold running through it at one point. And as you enter this huge opening of this city, long forgotten, Gull will look at you and just say, it is very sad to think many people would once call this place their home before the fall.
Yeah, so sad. But look at all the gold.
It is just material, my friend. But you should look at these homes and this place and what it could have been in its heyday, not the material that would be mined here.
Yeah. Ooh.
Should
I'm gonna keep
we
looking at the gold.
should we keep going, or should we report this to the others?
I mean, I think we should probably report back to them. There's no one around, so Malrum's safe.
Very well. And he will turn around and begin heading back into the tunnel. A few moments later, you two see them return. And Gull looks like just normal, but Falvar looks like he's got wide eyes and maybe slobbering a little bit.
As you gotta see this. It is there's not it's totally safe. You don't need to worry about the clunkiness, Malrum.
Is everything all right in there? You look a little
Oh,
lost in thought.
I think we're gonna make a lot of money today.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Start walking. Okay. So, as you all make your way into this opening, for you, Malrum and Vincent, you see this for the first time, and it is incredible, and also a little bit sad looking at it.
Where would we be? Like on here?
You'd
Like on
be
the left?
around here.
So, and this place is huge, right? Like huge.
and does the architecture seem dwarven?
It does. Ancient Dwarven. But most of it has eroded away. Most of it has collapsed. And is your detect magic still up?
Yeah, I would say that it would be.
This
Because
would
I've
be
been trying to recast it.
30 feet down. You get a small tingle for a second of magic below you, but then it's gone.
Okay. There's something magical that just passed underneath us, but this is
Could-
magnificent.
Could be anything. It's an old place.
It could be, but just looking at this architecture, it's definitely ancient Dwarven.
Gold.
Let's
You should say gold.
The gold.
let's just step carefully and not take anything that isn't ours,
So, what would you
especially
like
in a
to do?
place like this. As soon as I come in, I would just, because I've been trying to keep a fairly close clock on the footprints.
Okay, could you make me another survival check? Either the same type of roll, either double, or give someone else a shot.
All you, Malram. Nice.
18, yeah. You keep a hold of those tracks. They seem to lead deeper in towards down here. More into where it seems these buildings that are both buildings but also pillars that hold up the roof of this place.
Let's continue, shall we? And I'll just start heading that way. And I'm also like half keeping an eye on Falvor during this.
Okay.
I'm still looking for traps as we walk. Or soft spaces, whatever.
Okay. In that case, could you make me an investigation check? Ooh. Okay. So, with that investigation, you're going to notice a couple of things. One, you're going to notice what seems to be a tiny, very small bit of movement up here,
Okay.
and then it's just gone.
Do I get a glimpse of anything? Just movement.
Movement, but it's weird. It looked very like there was a large portion, and then underneath it, almost like very thin sticks holding it up.
Okay.
You also see yeah, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Okay. As you are moving further in, you will also see what seems to be some blood, and you also begin to smell blood. And it seems to wrap around this pillar here, away from where the tracks lead, and behind it, if you want to go check it out or not.
I'm going to relay all this to the team, even the blood that I smell.
As soon as he says he could smell blood, I would I would like to take a whiff just to see if I can smell it. See how prevalent it is.
Make a perception check.
Can I do an insight check on Vincent when he said that?
You
smell
can.
blood.
Vincent, would you like to make a deception check?
That should have been at advantage, so that would have been a 9 for me.
Okay. You cannot smell anything, and it's strange that Vincent can smell blood in the air. It's a little weird. Valvar, you got an 18. It's weird. How is he able to smell blood in the air? That's not normal, and you don't know of any magic that can, help with doing that. You didn't see him cast anything.
I'm not going to say anything.
Okay.
I'll just kind of
Whoosh.
begin. I would just kind of begin to look around to see the blood. What made all the blood over there?
Okay. When you say all the blood, it isn't like there is a trail of blood. It is like 1-2 drops of blood maybe. And again, it's very impressive that he was able to smell these 2 drops of dried blood that have been there for quite a bit now.
I'll just kind of clock that and just kind of say that's pretty impressive dose here you got, especially if you sniffed just these 2 little drops of blood.
I wouldn't worry too much about it.
Alright. Well, I guess. Do I see anything when I kind of poke my head around the... Do I
Um,
notice anything?
So I'll just say hold there because I need the toilet very desperately right now. So just give me 2 seconds.
All. Now we start to learn that Vincent's a vampire.
Yeah.
Dun.
I'm just saying,
Is-
Vincent, that's going to be very bad for my backstory to find out if you're a vampire.
Well, it'll be bad for one of us, I guess.
Bobo despises vampires.
That sucks.
It's part of the reason why his family died. That's all I'm going to say.
Is my mic better? Or has it been better?
Sorry at
It's
the
been-
moment.
Yeah, it just seems to like drop out for whatever reason.
It's like, are you far away from? Are you like using a Bluetooth headset?
Yeah, I am.
Are you far away from whatever you're signed into or using to talk to us on?
No, the desktop's like right beside me.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's kind of what it basically sounds like, is just the connection gets bad for like 2.5 seconds and then it turns good. So I don't know what would be causing that.
I don't know either. It's super weird. I don't know. Maybe I've been too rough with the mic. Or the headset or whatever.
You've just been having too many gamer rages, throwing your shit
Yeah.
around.
Okay.
I'm not
So-
underwater anymore, though.
It's you kind of cut out then after you said underwater. Doesn't sound
Yeah, I
very-
mean it still sounds pretty good. It's just every now and again it's just basically it like gets disconnected or goes to a lower setting.
yeah.
It might just be your connection.
Yeah, could be. I don't know.
Okay, so where were we? What were remind me?
Looking around the pillar after the
Ah,
sniffs of 2 blood.
And the accusing eyes.
I was worrying about Vincent a little bit.
Mm. So, as you peer around the corner, you will see a more shadowy area, and you will see a humanoid laid down, kind of facing the wall, not moving.
I'll kind of motion to the party that I'm seeing something, and I'll slowly start to approach. Yeah, I'll go ahead and just start slowly approaching, kind of keeping my eyes out.
Okay.
Does
You-
it need to be like breathing or moving?
Make a perception check. You can't really tell from how far away you are.
Okay.
So, as you approach this person, you get closer and closer, and there is no response. What do you do?
Maybe go turn him over.
Yeah, I'd like to try to go over and do a medicine check on him.
Okay, so you turn him over.
Yeah.
All right. You grab his shoulder and you turn him over, and you will see a horrific, sunken-in face, almost like it's mummified a little bit, in the frozen features of a scream. And you will notice a giant hole in the chest as something has punched through this person's chest, and it looks like everything on the inside is just gone. and it looks like all his body parts, the skin is pulled tight, and yeah, like mummified.
I'll kind of flip him over, see all that, and just kind of go, Jesus.
You. Yeah,
Good.
I'm not gonna lie. That is disgusting. Maybe put something over his face. I don't want to see that.
I'm kind of doing a medicine check to check him out, see what might have caused the mummification.
23. Okay. First thing you notice is that even though it looks mummified, this body hasn't been here that long. Maybe a week or two at the most. The chest area looks like something very sharp, but something very big, pushed in and kind of collapsed the rib cage inwards. And with that good of a medicine check, you can tell whatever it did, whatever it was, seemed to have taken all of his organs, fluids, blood, everything on the inside has been sucked out. And you can't help but find a little bit of residue. And it almost looks like a part of a liver, but it's partially liquefied.
Well, whatever caused this, and then just like on his clothes as I was kind of examining him, does it seem like he would be one of the researchers?
You look over his clothes and tools, and it does seem that he would be some sort of researcher. You're not sure if he's, from the group that you're looking for, but he does seem like that type of person, yes.
They looks like we might have found one of the one of the research crew, and whatever caused all this, I sure hope we don't meet it, because it sure did a number on him. And then I'll kind of lay the body down and just kind of close the eyes, just kind of do like last rites for it while I'm there.
Okay. As you begin to do last rites, Gull will kind of kneel next to you and also say a prayer.
While this is all happening, Falvor's going to be staring at Vincent quite heavily, but not so much he would notice. I'm trying to figure out if he's a vampire or not.
Okay. Make
Because
me
I have dealt with vampires in the past.
Mm-hmm. Make me a history check. History. 14. Okay. So, I'm not going to tell you, if you know or not, but with a 14, you have heard rumors around the city of Western. Some parts in the slums, some parts higher up. Some even found on the road leading out of Western of people being killed and their blood, all of their blood being sucked out. And this has been happening a few times over maybe a few weeks. You can do with
So I
whatever you
learned
want with that
nothing.
information. No, you know that there has been attacks of people losing their blood and someone sucking blood. I'm not going to tell you that. Oh, you definitely know, but yeah, you can.
Okay.
You would know that information.
All right.
And then after I'm kind of done doing everything, I'll just kind of stand and say, shall we continue? Kind of looking back at the two hanging back.
I think so.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, what did you roll again? 23. No, Vincent was a 20. Yeah. Vincent, and you would have seen this as well, Malrim, but the person that you found, he had a satchel on him. Do you want to have a look? That's up to you.
I think so.
Yeah, I would say that I would probably be going through it.
Okay.
Yes.
On the inside, you will find a object that looks like. Where are you? There you are. It looks like this.
Is that an old Halloween candy?
Very old. But no, it seems to be a very old dwarven, what looks like ornamentation, and it seems to have just been tucked away in his bag.
I would kind of, all that I would do is I would kind of see it and, I don't know what I would do in this.
Gull, behind you, is looking kind of a little bit frowny faced towards it, and will just kind of quietly mutter, I do not know that we should steal this person's belongings. Although this is not a grave, I will have no part in it. If you wish to take it, then that is a burden you place on your own spirits. And he will kind of just walk away to the side.
Yeah, I'd tuck it back in his bag and just leave it with him. Especially since it just seems ornamental. It doesn't seem like it would help me learn more about elves or dwarves or anything.
Can I Arcana check it?
Um,
Or can you detect magic
well,
off of
he
it, Nara?
he had detect magic. It is not magical. It does, however, seem to be a very old dwarven artifact. Yeah.
So we're just going to leave it then?
I'd honestly, I'm kind of for leaving it here. If we find something else, I'm more than happy to return that, but this was his find. He should keep it.
I'll look to Falvor because I know he's a bit of a thief or likes things too. As I notice he's looking at me.
I'm with Malrum. I think we should leave it with him.
Okay then.
Okay. And as you took it back in, do you all push on back to where the tracks lead you?
I think so.
Okay. Let me get rid of that. There you go. So you begin to make your way, and as you do, about a few moments after you leave the body and begin to head towards this building area and an opening that you can now see, you will hear something in the almost distance, but also coming from multiple directions, as this place seems to be a gigantic cavern and sound carries. You will just hear this. As it echoes out and out and out, not coming from any real direction, and then quickly silenced.
I guess we should really start moving, and I'm gonna break out into a sprint.
Okay, as you break out into a sprint, you will begin to make a lot of noise as you do so. And the rest of you?
I'll sprint after him.
Okay. Gull will also chase after you.
I will also sprint, I guess.
Okay. You
I'm
make
for
your way-
running, Potty.
So, as I have to tell you, if you are going very fast now, you will be giving up on your stealth. Is that what you want to do?
Nope, but here we go.
Okay. So, you make your way into what looks to be another opening inside what leads inside to a dwarven building. And you see what looked to be a almost like tunneling through this building that goes even further down. And you see lots of little like pinholes all around the entrance, like hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds of these small little holes, some of them bigger, some of them smaller. And you race off down and down and down.
You want to be careful of those pinholes, right?
Say again?
We want to be careful of those pinholes, right?
What do you mean be careful of them?
Are they trapped? I guess
Yeah,
that's
they
what he's... We're moving too fast, I think.
Yeah, you
They're
guys
not
are
trapped.
running. Unless you want to slow
Okay.
down. This is
But-
the time to say if you want to slow down.
As we're running, I will cast Spy My Shadow. I didn't mean to
do?
cast it twice. That is basically a shadow that will go out 10 times my height, 60 feet, and I can basically see shit.
Okay.
But stealth depends on my stealth check.
You have no stealth right now. If you're all just bolting,
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's just basically 60 feet in front of me looking.
Okay. In that case, if it's 60 feet in front of you, eventually, after running down and down, almost like in a wind, this is not carved. This is not like a carved tunnel that you came down before. This is something that has been burrowing here. And you'll go down and down, and your shadow will see eventually coming round the corner what looks to be another opening and moving shadows on the inside.
I think there's something ahead of us.
And then I would kind of start to slow down.
Now, as you were not stealth, and its stealth is your stealth, correct?
Yeah, that's what it says.
Then can you hear through this shadow as well?
You can spy through your shadow's eyes and ears as if they were your own.
Okay.
Yep.
So, you will hear some talking, and could I what languages can you speak?
I don't want to say, because just kidding. I can speak Abyssal, Common, and Infernal.
You do not understand this language. It sounds like gibberish to you. And there seems to be some talking, and the shadows begin to head towards the entrance, this opening where your shadow is. All you hear is, Erengun, Eisenin, Iren. And you see the shadows now coming towards you.
Okay. They're talking to each other. That means they're intelligent. I'm telling the team that there's two guys coming.
Let's get into stealth then. Try and surprise them.
Never to try to surprise him.
What are you doing with your shadow?
I'm going to recoil it as they're coming towards us.
Okay. I want you to now make a stealth check, as you have stopped.
Okay.
Just Vincent.
18.
Oh well. 18. Okay.
Is
Me-
it still plus 10, right, so everyone?
I don't know. You would have had to cast it again. Do you want to cast it again?
Has it been an hour now?
Oh,
I think so.
Then yeah, I'll cast it again.
Okay. Mark off another one of each.
Actually, I don't know if I can technically cast it again because I only have one level 2 spell.
Oh, it's not ritual. Okay.
It is. I don't know if I can cast it as a ritual. I don't know how that works.
It should have an R on it.
Yeah, if it has
On
an
the spell.
R.
It does not have an hour on the spell.
Okay. So you do not have the plus 10.
Okay.
So
I
it's
got
an
13.
18.
Yep. Let's see if they notice.
SLP at advantage.
That is a natural one.
Nice.
Okay. So they get to, you recoil, and as you do, you can't help but notice these. You don't get a good look at them, but they seem to be small creature, humanoid looking creatures. And they look around the front entrance, and looking around, they don't notice your shadow. And one of them kind of just slaps the other one on the back of the head, and then they just turn around and begin to walk back into the opening.
I'm telling them, my team, what I see as best I can and what they're doing.
They looked. From the very small glimpse you got, they kind of look like dwarves, but
Hard to tell.
yeah.
What do you guys think?
You said there was two of them? Or was
I
it more?
believe so, yes. I've seen 2 of them, I believe.
And are they coming this way?
Not anymore. They've turned around.
Well, we can either try to get her. As far as the track, could I try to pick up the tracks again and see if they were, like, if they're going towards the Durgar or not?
You don't know they're doing.
Well, I don't know. Yeah, sorry. I out of game, I know they are because it's a roll, but
Stop metagaming. But yes, the tracks seem to be heading that direction.
well, we have to head that way. So, do we want to try to take them out silently, or do we want to try to sneak around them?
I think we should try and take them out silently.
Yes, I agree.
Because that'll be up to you guys. I don't think that I can hit one from a distance.
You could
But
you
I
could fly
can't.
over them.
But if I start flying, I light up like a beacon.
Be a good distraction.
Vincent, you would have seen that there was a lot of light coming from that opening. Like most of this journey, you've been in darkness, but for the first time at that opening where you saw them, there seemed to be a lot of light coming from inside.
Okay, I'm going to tell the team that I've seen lots of light. I'm not too sure how that would help us, though.
Well, it could be that's where they're staying. So what do we want to do? Do you want me to try to fly over them and surprise them? And you guys sneak up from behind, or I can
could
pay.
It could be more than just
There
two,
could-
and those two were watching the door.
Yeah, well, and if I start moving around a lot, then my armor's going to give me away. I'm more built for getting in there and hitting things, not trying to sneak around. So if we want to try to sneak around and get an advantage on these guys, I can hit one and give one of you guys an easier time hitting them, or I can just drop right in front of them. I kind of leave it up to you guys.
I think sneaking around is actually a good idea because then you'd be able to help us as well. And it's not really just down to me and Vincent then.
Gull.
So yeah,
at this
I
point
would suggest
will,
stealthing around.
Gull will speak up at this point. Perhaps I should try and read their thoughts and see if I can figure anything out. What do you think?
Yes, that's a good idea.
You
That
could
sounds
do
like-
that.
Oh yes, peering into others' minds is a gift of mine.
Well, if you can do that without us needing to try to, if you can figure out if they have or have seen our research team.
In that case, he will kind of hold still and begin to kind of go into a meditation state and holding his fingers to his temple. Ah, I see. He will then look over at you all. Unfortunately, they are speaking in a language I do not understand. To be fair, I did not think of that.
Great. So we learn nothing. Does it sound like a language that you've heard before?
Yes, it does sound very almost dwarven-like, and he'll go quiet again and kind of go into that state.
Do any
Although,
of us know Dwarvish? Because I don't.
or does anyone know Undercommon?
I don't know.
Okay. He will kind of focus a little bit. I think I can. In fact, let's see if he gets this. Where is natural 20? Okay. This word they keep saying it over and over again. I've heard a dwarf say it before. He was talking about his ruler, his majesty, his queen. That's it. They keep on talking about a queen. Feed the queen. Love the queen. That is all I can tell.
Would I be able to make a history check off of that, considering that I am with Morden and all the time that I spent?
Yeah, make a history check. Unfortunately, queen, maybe a Duragar queen, but feed, it's... You're not sure. So, what's the plan?
Well, it sounds like to me that they're planning on sacrificing this research team to their queen.
If they haven't done it already.
So we either go in guns blazing or we try to stealth around them.
Guns blazing sounds fun.
How do we get around them without fighting them?
Just basically stalk behind them, but I would have to be very far back so that way they wouldn't be able to clock me.
So you're saying we kill the first two and then sneak in?
Yeah.
If we can take out those first two stealthily, that would be the best.
I mean, we could try and draw them out here.
I mean, if we can draw them to us, then that would be all the better.
How do we...
make some noise? I don't really know how we could do it. Maybe Malrum start doing a little jig, a little dance for him. With that clunky ass armor.
I mean, sure.
Me and Vincent and that guy could all get into positions and jump on them when they come out.
All right, that works. And I can kind of stand on one side after they start coming. So as we kind of get around the doorway, can I just kind of poke my head in and then see if I can see him?
See who?
The
Oh, you
Durga.
You want
The
to? Are you
two-
getting close to the entrance?
Yeah, I'm gonna start trying to move
Stealth check.
As
If you're going very, very, very slow, I'll let you make a straight roll.
Okay, yeah, because I'm just trying to. Basically, what I think we're trying to do is get the other party members around the door, and then
Yeah.
I'm just trying to see if I can see them, and then I'll start making a lot of noise once we can clock them. Or if one of you two, if somebody else wants to see if they could see if they're still in there, and then I can just come running down.
The curse of having plate mail. It's so funny.
I mean, I can check.
Why don't you go and check, so that way we know that I won't sit there and make a huge racket.
14 isn't great.
That isn't great. In fact, I'm going to have to roll to see if they notice you. $14. It goes to the player.
Thank God. Are they still there then? I assume so.
So, just to help you guys out, I'm going to put you on the map, okay?
All right.
You guys would be down here. And as you peek around, this is the interior that you see.
Okay. So they've moved then the original two that was near the.
You do
entrance.
see two what look to be guarding this area and just kind of standing in attention. Wrong music. What the hell? So, that's what you see. What do? You can report back.
Yeah, I'll report back, and I'll just I'll relay the information of what it looks like and how they're not really close to where we planned on sneaking attacking. However, we could probably. There's a lot of areas that go down. We could maybe jump down and figure another way out or around these people.
Well, we could always try to lure them closer to us and see how that would work. Because I could literally just start sprinting and make a huge racket if we still want to try to see if they'll come around that doorway. Try to pull them a little bit closer to us.
And also, as you take a look, you do see them for the first time. And they do indeed look like dwarves. Except their skin is very, almost like a blue tint. And almost ashy blue. Their hair is jet white and their eyes are also jet white. And they just look a lot meaner, a lot sicklier. Like, I don't know, there's almost like a corruption to them.
Have I seen Duragar before? I don't think I have.
Nope. For you, these guys just look like some very sick dwarves.
Okay. I mean, I like the idea of maybe sneaking around and going into these like little cracks. Maybe
Keep in
hanging
mind,
off the edge.
if you fall, you fall.
Yeah. I mean, we could push them off the edge.
We can. I would say if we can line up around that doorway, and then I'll just come running, and then you guys can kind of see if anybody wants to come and investigate, and then we can. Because it sounds like whatever these things are, we're going to be going into combat with them, so we can either try to pull them against if there's a little walkway that we might be able to take advantage of and make a choke point out of.
This one right in
That
front
might
of
be
us here.
good.
Would that not work? Right where Falvor is?
Little choke point.
Yeah,
Yes.
well, that's what I said. That's what I was kind of saying.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
We can make this kind of like a choke point, and then I can just come sprinting down with my clanky ass armor, and we can all just kind of be hiding in that doorway. And then as soon as they come to investigate, we can just kind of chill there. And then if they start having range, we can just push out from there.
I can hit them from across the bridge here, I'm pretty sure. I can probably hit that guy that we can see. The close one. To lure them over towards us, I mean.
That could work too.
So you don't even have to run, you can just hold your position by the bridge.
Alright. Because I could probably peg. I could probably peg one of these guys too with a advantage shot for you.
Do you have a bow, Falvor?
I have a crossbow.
I think you'd probably be within range as well.
Oh yeah.
What do you guys think?
I agree. Let's shoot him.
I will say, whoever, if you're all firing at the same time, and if you have range capabilities of attacks, whoever has the range attacks, it will be a surprise attack.
Ooh.
So it will be an advantage. So
So,
technically, you'd get a
yes.
sneak attack as well.
Holy shit. That's disgusting.
Well, and kind of what I was planning was even if you didn't have it, even if you didn't get advantage, I could hit one of these two with a guiding bolt and force advantage on them.
Hmm.
Because as long as they're within 120 feet of me, I can hit either one.
Let's do that then. Let's try and just take them out from a distance. Before they even get to us.
Alright.
Let's do it.
And what about you, Gold? Do you have any
range.
range capability? Any range capability, Gold?
Like I told you on the way here, my friend, I fight with my fists. That is the only real way I can fight. Although, if it helps, I have I know a little bit of a spell called Mage Hand. I don't know if that could help in this, but I can do this.
Well, then how about this, Gold? If you just want to kind of stay close to that entry point, if you want to kind of stay close to that bridge, we'll try to take out one of these. Because what I know that these are Durgar. Now that if I can clock them.
With your background, I'll say you get to have a check.
Probably just a history check.
Yeah. You know these are Durga. You've heard the stories of dwarves that, yes, dwarves live underground, but there are some dwarves that went too deep. They went into the darkest of dark places, burrowing where they should not have been burrowing. And as a result, a corruption overtook them and they became less and in other ways more than what they were. You know them to be evil. You know them to be not dwarves. You know that their name that they go by, especially dwarves, other dwarves call them by Duragar. And you know that they are very vicious, not very intelligent, but yeah, that's pretty much what you'd know.
Okay, so as I kind of notice that these are Durgar, I'll just kind of glare at them and say, as soon as we take out one of these Durgar, and as I'm saying Durgar, I'll have like a huge sneer on my face. As we see, if we could take out one of these Durgar, as soon as we do, you can run in and do whatever you do, and we'll follow close behind Jungle.
I
These
appreciate
are
it.
abomination that needs to be exterminated.
Yes, just looking at them, you can tell they are no longer within the light.
Indeed.
And Gil will begin to get ready to go into position.
Are the other two of you ready?
I'm
Yep.
ready.
Alright, well then let's do this. And I will go ahead and cast Eldritch Blast at Could I hit this one on the far side?
Ping where you mean? What range is Eldritch Blast?
120.
Yeah, you can hit him.
And I think Guiding Bolt is 122. I will make sure.
You can't fire both. You're gonna need one. Oh wait, is that a bonus?
Two
action?
different people. No,
No, I was
that
gonna say,
is two different people. I don't have Eldritch Blast. I just have Guiding Bolt.
I was gonna say, how did you get Eldritch Blast? I was like, what?
Secret Warlock. Whoa.
Ah. By the way, who here actually has range attacks?
I do.
Me.
Okay, all of
Yeah,
you then.
Eddie. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, so I'll target that one on the far side.
I'll target the
Okay.
closest one.
I'm targeting the close one too.
Okay, make your attacks. Ooh.
Yikes.
So, first off, as
Sweet.
it is from the darkness of this tunnel, it will light up with different types of arcane and holy energy as you all unleash everything you have, as well as you, Falvor, as you let loose with your crossbow. But with the bright light of these spells, you can't help but kind of get a bit dazed, and you fire, but it seems to just hit this side of the pillar here, not hitting the target. But the other two of you, with a 16 and a 21, will both hit. Vincent, yours almost misses, but just manages to hit.
Okay. So damage
Yep.
15.
And 15.
And 15. Okay. And with that, oh, by the way, would you like to see their health bars, or you're not bothered?
Yeah,
Nah.
it doesn't matter either
Oh,
way.
it doesn't matter to me actually.
Okay. So as you two let loose your spells and they both seem to hit, you watch as one of the Duragar gets hit by your bolt, and it seems to push him back into the wall, and he will look over at you and say something that you don't understand, scream it out loud, and begin to jolt in your direction. As he does, Gull will take up positions. And at that point, we will have to move into initiative.
Reason didn't give me initiative even though I clicked on myself.
Strange.
It's weird. Do it again.
You got it?
Yep.
Yeah, you're sitting there.
Okay. In that case, this Duragar goes first. And he will go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Get there. And he will
Gonna scream for help.
he will take the big javelin that he was holding as a pike, and he will launch it at Gull as he's in closest and in his way. Which is a 17. Gull has an armor class of 17, so it just hits him.
Yeah.
And he will take 8 piercing damage.
And the gold dies instantly. Falls into the darkness.
No, he's alright. Technically, he's higher level than you guys.
Oh shit. Okay.
Okay, and that will be his turn. As the Duragar gets to you and throws and it actually pierces the side of Gull, he will look at the rest of you and in common now will just say, "Oh, I can't wait to wear your skin." The next. You guys did not roll well in initiative.
Nope.
We'll go 5, 10, 20, 25, 30. He'll dash. 5, 10. Get there. And that'll be his turn. Next, Gull. He'll look back at the rest of you and he'll say, while pulling out the javelin, should I wait here, like the plan, or should I go in?
Go in.
Go in, yeah, kick his ass.
Okay, he will charge in and begin to go into what seems to be a stance. And he will... Oh, wrong one. There you go. That is... That's 2 attacks for him. First one hits. Second one just misses. He's going to do 5 points of damage with the first hit. As he goes in and clocks him across the face with his elbow, he will also then spend a key point and do a flurry of blows. God, monks are so OP.
Log shit.
They are so goddamn OP. That hits. That hits. First one will do 5. That's, and the second one will. That's 7, 12. That's 14. Okay. So with these next 2 attacks, you will see him kind of take a breath in, and then seem to focus and go into a kind of open palm crack at the side of the face. When then he sweeps around with the leg, bringing the back of the leg onto top of the temple, pushing him down. And as he does, it knocks him off balance, and you just watch this Duergar get knocked off the side and go down screaming, as it seems blood begins to pour out of his nose, his ears, and his eyes.
Jesus.
Well then.
Glad he's on our team.
Mug shit!
Mug shit.
And he is gone. Next, Vincent. You hear movement from many different directions. You see 2 in front of you and more somewhere else. What do you do?
I'm gonna Eldritch Blast this guy.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna use my Pacted Talisman for that one. So I'm gonna add a 1d4. I think I can do it on attack rolls. Yes, I can.
Hell yeah.
No, never mind. No, it's just ability checks. My bad. I missed.
Damn.
Wait, which one were you? Were you attacking this guy?
The close one.
Okay. Because yeah,
This guy has
there's advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has advantage back there.
It wouldn't matter. He still would have got a 9, even if it was advantage.
Yeah.
So, is that all you can do? Is nothing else you can boost it with?
Nope. That's it. That's all I got. I'm not even gonna move. So that's my turn.
This party needs a bard. Okay. So you fire off the Eldritch energy as it looks like it's going to hit him in the face, but you'll watch this Duergar just duck underneath it and then just come running towards you, Vincent, and just begin chuckling. And Falvo, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna flank behind Gull and attempt to make another crossbow shot.
No,
It's gonna be as my bonus action because I have crossbow expert, and with my action I'm gonna pick up the crossbow bolt that I already fired that was up against this pillar.
Mm-hmm.
Is it okay for me just to grab that?
Sure.
Sweet. Yeah, I'll pick that up and then I'll shoot with my bonus action.
Which one are you shooting?
The closest one. This one.
Okay.
Shoot that one, then you could sneak attack.
That's a good idea, actually. Yeah, I'll shoot the other one.
No one's using your awesome thing.
Use my advantage before it's gone.
You ain't wrong. Alright, yeah, I'll use the advantage.
I mean, one is literally glowing right now.
Natural 20.
Ooh, this is going to be ugly.
Is this the sneak attack then? Oh,
Yep, all dice doubled.
Yep.
beautiful. Okay, so and then sneak attack. Oh, and that's doubled, right?
Yep.
So that is 16, and then that's. Are those 2 5s doubled, or is it just the one?
No, that's automatically done for you.
Okay, so then that's 26 damage to the back one.
26 damage. And with a crossbow, you kind of steady yourself using the shoulder of Gull, and you fire, this time focusing on the light that you see in front of you. Whatever light that is almost like a holy aura around this person, you fire, and as you do, it looks like it's heading somewhere near the shoulder, but then as it gets closer to this individual, the holy energy surrounding him almost seems to change the direction of the bolt, heading straight up through the chin and up into the brain, as this guy is gone.
Sweet.
And do you want to move anymore? You've still got a lot of movement.
Yeah, why not? I'm just gonna kind of head over here. I'm not going too far. I want to be.
Okay. Malram, your turn.
Okay. So, what I'd like to do is just kind of try to move up here. And on this guy, looks like I'm within 60 feet. Too. He's going to be getting hit with a fun spell
Oh,
called
no.
Hold Person.
Nice.
Is this the spell that you got from the wizard?
No, I took Identify from the wizard.
Ah, okay.
I have Hold Person. That's just something that clerics know, apparently.
Damn.
Woo!
Okay. What save is that? Is it Dex?
It is Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom. Okay.
DC 15.
That is a 16.
Damn it!
Hey, you've never known Durgar to be wise, but this individual, he seems like the wisest Durgar you've ever seen. Anything else?
Nope, I don't think I have anything else I can do.
Okay. After that, this Durgar that you will now see from on your left side will begin to walk towards you. 5, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay. And he will also throw what seems to be a javelin at you. And that's 2 natural 20s.
Oh my god.
It's about time I got some of those. Okay.
You just say no to that.
That is, lots of damage. That is 14 damage.
Woo!
Fuck. Malrum's dead.
Ow! But yeah. Somehow maintain concentration. Yeah.
You succeed on your concentration. That's good. Okay.
Run back over
Well,
the
I'm
bridge.
concentrating on nothing, so
Oh, you're not concentrating?
the whole person didn't take. It was the whole person didn't take effect,
Ah, okay.
so I'm not actually concentrating.
Okay. I'll get rid of that for you. Bap, there you go. Okay. That will be his turn. This next Durgar will begin to 5, 10, 15, 20. He's going to try and jump. This is a
Falls to his death.
19. He's good. He gets to the other side. And how far are you guys? How far is this? To 100. Yeah, you're within range. He'll also throw a javelin at you, Falvor.
Ring it. Miss
That is a
it.
miss. That's his turn. Back at the top of the round. This guy will...
Can I ask, when he threw that javelin, did it go flying past me, or did it kind of go short and land in front of me?
Uh,
Because Because I'd like to pick it up if it's in front of me.
I'll say that it embedded itself into the pillar next to you here.
Okay, I am not going to try ripping that out. I'm not very strong.
I'd say for you to try, that would be like a quick bonus action. Just try and pull it out.
Okay.
But this guy will... what would he do here? You know what? Yeah, he's going to move almost like in a protective stance in this direction. And he will also throw what looks to be his last javelin at you, Falvo. 11 again.
Misses.
This one goes behind you and seems to just fall down into the depths. Okay. Next is Gull. And he will... 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Yeah. Monk shit.
Monk shit.
Almost like a blur, just run and run at an incredible speed towards this Duergar. And he will... pop, pop, as they say. Unfortunately, both will miss. He will, however, spend a key point to do another. That will miss, and that will hit. Doing 5. Now the question is, does he have the most broken mechanic in this whole game? Let me just check. He does have the most broken mechanic in this whole game. He's going to do a stunning strike.
As soon as I said the most broken mechanic, I was just like, it's going to be Sonic Strike.
Yep. Okay. And that is another key point. And that is a... So he makes a Constitution saving throw. Which is a fail. So, as he goes over, he will go to punch, miss, go again to punch, miss, going for a back kick, miss, and you'll watch him just stop in place and kind of take a breath. And then go almost like making a spear with his fingers into the side of the neck of this Duergar, and this Duergar will just tense up and just looks like he's fighting to move but just can't right now as he is stunned. Vincent, your turn.
All right, I'm gonna do something that's gonna really fuck you guys up. I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on Malram.
What?
Ooh.
What the fuck?
Oh,
How do you do that? How is he doing that?
He learned the secrets, dude. The secrets.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, spaghetti-o.
Well, I have to walk over to him, but I'll still cast it.
Okay.
Me and Vincent might not like each other very much at some point.
So you heal 7, right?
I think so. I think that's how that works.
Yep.
It's nothing personal, okay?
or would it be?
Would it? No, it'd be more, wouldn't it?
It would be
15.
Yeah, would it be 13?
Because I cast it as a level 2. Yeah.
Oh wait.
Let me look at the spell. I don't remember.
Yeah, you would get.
1d8.
It increases by a 1d8 at second level, so it would be a 2d8, right?
Yep. So roll
Yeah.
another d8.
Well, I
Well,
think it
didn't
did it.
Yeah, it did
Yeah, I
it
think it
already.
did it for him.
It's a 6 and a 7, so that's a 13.
Oh, okay. So 13. You heal 13.
Yeah.
And as he touches you, you will see almost like a sickly purple energy begin to spread its way onto your body, and a sickly purple glow near the wounds that you have taken underneath the skin, and you watch as those wounds will begin to close, almost like a corrupted version of your magic, and it's very unsettling to see.
I'll just kind of cough up a little blood and go, thank you.
You're welcome. And with the last of my move, I'm just going to back up here, and that's it. That's my turn.
Is that a bonus action or an action?
That's an action.
Yeah, it's definitely an action.
Oh, it's healing word. That's the bonus action, right?
Yep, healing word's a bonus, and cure wounds is.
Right.
Because
Faldor, your
guess what
turn.
my next term is going to be?
I will. I'll kind of move in front of Malrum, and I will shoot this one that's running over here. With my crossbow. Also, I got a quick question because I have crossbow master or crossbow expert. Because it's always on a bonus action. If I decided to get another crossbow, could I shoot them both technically in the same turn? One on
Say
my.
that again. Sorry, I cut out for there for a second.
Oh, sorry. No, I'm just saying because I have got crossbow expert. If I had 2 crossbows,
Mm-hmm.
could I technically shoot them both if I got another one?
You get 2 shots with the crossbow.
No, I'm saying if I got a second crossbow, could I shoot them?
You don't
both
even
at the same
need
time?
You don't even need a second crossbow. You can have the one and shoot them both on the same turn.
Really?
Yeah, crossbow expert. You ignore the loading property of crossbows with which you are proficient.
Oh shit!
And
Then
yeah, if you
that's
use the
my
attack
mistake.
action,
And that could have been using 2 shots every time then. Well,
yeah, as long as looks like as long as you attack, you can attack again with your bonus.
Well, do you have at your level an extra attack? Do you have 2 attacks?
No.
Then you can only attack once then.
But it's the
Right.
crossbow expert.
Could you put it in chat for me so I can read
I just
it?
did it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I
Okay.
can shoot it twice. Awesome. Well, sorry I've been using that wrong. First 21, second a 16. Do they both hit?
Hang on. How it reads, it says with a one-handed weapon, and then with your bonus action, you fire with your crossbow, not crossbow.
Well,
then
I want to
crossbow.
use both. I want to use both of my actions both bonus action and main action to shoot my crossbow, and then because it's my bonus action to use it again, it ignores the loading time. So technically, I could use it as my main action and my bonus action, right?
Yeah, if it says you ignore the reload, then I don't see why not. So yeah, sure.
Yeah, sweet. So yeah, is that both? Are they both hitting?
Yeah, both hit.
Nice.
Who were you attacking? Which ones?
This one right here.
Both are going to him.
Yeah, both going into.
Okay, that's.
Will I be a sneak attack as well? Because I was like
no.
flanking behind Malrum, or okay,
No.
never mind then.
You're only flanking if you're on one side and then another person's on the other side of him.
All right, cool.
Okay, so that is a 14. Very nice.
Yeah.
So almost like out of a western, you will kind of draw your crossbow, take a bolt in your hand, ready to go, fire, hits, and then in a quick, fluid motion, reload and fire again within maybe a second of the other one, of the first one being launched, and both will just in the chest, 1, 2, and he will just and look over at
Nice.
you in pain and anger.
That's awesome.
Okay, would you like to move anymore?
No, I'm staying right there.
Okay. In that case, Malrum, your turn.
So I would say I kind of move up to probably about here. That looks like it'll be about 30 feet. And do I still have line of sight on him?
You would just, yeah.
Ooh. Yeah, we're going to cast Toll the Dead.
Okay.
So
Music's
he
badass.
needs to make a Wisdom save.
That is a 16.
God damn!
Hey, these Durga are wise, man. They know shit.
What the shit? Cool. I guess bonus
they take-
action healing word
The salt
on my
levels.
set.
Do they take no damage? Is that like no
Yeah, they
damage at
take
all?
0. It's a cantrip,
Oh.
so he takes 0.
Okay. Apparently these Durga are the wisest Durga in all the land.
Mhm.
Okay.
And
in
I'm
that
gonna
case-
heal up a little bit more to make sure I don't die.
6. He'll go there. And he will do a takeout of his back, what looks to be a giant pickaxe, and begin to try and, well, mine you. But does a 12 hit? I'm guessing not.
Nope.
Okay. By the way, are you flying at the moment?
Not currently, no.
Okay. That's his turn. This guy will, as you're the closest guy, I'm sorry.
Or is this? It was strategic.
So he's going to move. And this is going to be an advantage.
Bring it. I'm not scared.
Ooh.
I'm not scared.
He will also take out a pick and go aiming for your head. But as he does, the shimmer of the light of your armor, your plate armor, will kind of blind him for a second as it hits his eyes. And it seems like these creatures are very sensitive to light. And he will miss from that. This Durgar will... At the moment, he is kind of having a seizure. That's his turn. Gull will now take his attacks. Looking over at you, Malram, he will shout, "My friend, do you need my help?"
Oh, I'm fine.
Very well. And he will go in for some attacks.
Not intimidating me.
1 hit, that's 5. And he will spend a key point to do another stunning strike. See if this Durgar fails. Constitution. That is a 13, is a failure. So, again, he will kind of clock this Durgar, this time using the end of his elbow across the face, watching a bunch of teeth being spat out at the same time as he does this. And then you'll watch him kind of jab a few more places on the neck, and he will again go into a statue, kind of trying to move position. And he will turn back at the rest of you and just say, "Do not worry, my friends. I have this one locked down." I hate Stunning Strike so much. Next, Vincent.
All right, I'm gonna Eldritch Blast the guy closest to Malram, or closest to me, I guess.
Okay.
17 hit.
That does. It just hit.
14.
14. Oh, wait. That wasn't right.
Yeah,
That's, hang on.
did take a lot of damage from me, to be fair.
Oh, you're right. Yes, he would have been dead then. So, with the Eldritch Blast, Malram, this Durgar in front of you, now lifting up his war pick to come down on your head, you just see the arms seem to just separate from the body, and you watch as the pickaxe begins to spiral down on top of his head, hitting into the top of the skull, and you just watch him crumple down into the ground as something just took off his arms in a sickly purple energy.
And then I'm gonna move up 30 feet. That'll be my turn.
Okay. Falvo, your turn.
I am gonna move up to this one. I'm gonna stab him. Stabby stab.
Would you like advantage if you go
I
to this
would.
side?
Then I will go to the. Yeah, and I'll use my my short sword.
Okay. You get sneak attack if you hit.
9.
You do not hit.
With my bonus action, I will shoot him. Point blank.
Okay.
In the back.
You do this at disadvantage though, right? Because it's a ranged attack.
Not because I'm a crossbow expert.
Okay.
Yeah, for some reason, yeah, you don't take a disadvantage if you're with crossbow
Within
expert.
5 feet.
Yeah.
Cool. Damn, crossbow expert, kind of good.
Kind of cool. Oh, 24 to hit.
That hits.
And this is with sneak attack, right?
No, it's the first attack
Okay.
that you make.
All right. Oh yeah, you're right. So yeah, 7 damage.
Okay, 7. You will go in for the sword, missing his head, and then after you miss, you'll pull out the crossbow, pull it to the back near spine, and just fire point blank range. He will turn around and just say, "You dog, I'll eat you."
Gross.
Malram.
Hey, look, I have a friend in front of me. He looks like he wants a sword in the eye. Doesn't everybody like a sword in the eye?
And you are flanking.
Bum, bum, bum.
That is a
The
miss.
orcs are
Okay.
coming.
Doesn't want that sword in the eye, so I guess he gets another sword in the eye. Hitting him for my bonus. No,
That is another miss.
he don't care. Cool.
I'm sorry to tell you, but you are the new Ollie of this game. Ooh. Okay.
Yeah.
So as you go up to strike this this Duragar, you will make too much noise with your plate armor, letting him know that it's coming, and he will quickly dodge to the side and then dodge to the other side, missing both. And he will respond in kind.
I ain't scared.
That's an 8, so that does miss.
Nah.
But he will see as you two are kind of wailing on him right now, or at least one of you is attempting to wail on him. He will try to move away.
Hey,
So,
cool.
Attacks of opportunity for both of you.
Sweet.
Well, I have something that's gonna really make it fun for him.
Short sword to the back.
That hits.
Let me.
7 damage.
7 damage.
Okay. I actually, instead of hitting him, I'm going to attempt another hold person on him.
Do you have Warcaster?
I do indeed.
Damn. Then yeah, you can cast spells. And that is a
Wisdom save.
Let's see if they're still very wise.
No!
Not this time. So he will get
Shit.
there. And, well, actually, it'd be 5 feet away from you, so there. So, as he gets just out of your range, Falvo, you going for the hit, managing to just scrape across his back, cutting through the flesh. But Malram, you take the opportunity to cast a very quick spell, and as you do, you watch as he begins to freeze up and almost binds himself to the earth around him. And he is stuck there.
Good
This
shit.
Duragar will continue to have a seizure. His turn, he will... Let's see if I can get fancy here. He'll take 2 attacks on him.
You're just now getting fancy?
Yeah. That's 5 on him. And he will spend a key point to do Stunning Strike. Say... That is a fail. He stays stunned. He will then take his movement without taking an opportunity attack over to this one. And spend another key point to do a flurry of blows.
He has advantage.
Yep, and that's 1 hit. He'll do another 5 damage to this guy.
And it's a auto crit.
Ooh,
He's
so that's 10
paralyzed.
10 damage. And just because he feels like he wants to show off, he'll do stunning strike on this guy.
Hey?
But that's a 20, and somehow he managed to get by it. Okay. But yes, I hope that I'm showing you how broken monks are.
Oh, yeah.
It's like Goku, man, with all these key points you're spending.
And that is his turn. Vincent.
I'm an Eldritch Blast him. I'm not that fancy.
Okay.
But I do hit!
You do. And with that, as he is frozen still and Gull is beating on him, you see the opening and you just blow a hole in his back and through the side. Gone. Would you like to move?
Yeah, I'm gonna move. I think I can move right up to this guy.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
I can. Actually, I'll move to right here. I think that's well within my...
Yeah.
And that'll be my turn.
Okay. Make me a perception check.
Sorry, I just hit back on the freaking page. I'll be just a second. Okay, just a second. Almost there. Perception, you said, right?
Yep.
What did I get?
From down the way, where it seems the Durga that were guarding this direction and this one seemed to guard, you hear this noise coming from it.
Ooh, it's a Minecraft spider.
Okay. Can I look towards that direction?
You can, but it is very dark and it is winding. You cannot
Okay.
see from where you are right now.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, because that's actually a Minecraft spider noise, because it sounded just like it. And that scared the shit out of me. I'm not gonna lie.
Playing too much Minecraft.
Hell yeah.
Falvo, your turn.
Try and find the spider. Where was that? Did I hear that?
You didn't. Only Vincent did.
Fuck. I'm just gonna come over to the regard and just try and finish it off.
Okay. Right now he is foaming at the mouth, and it seems like he's probably getting blood clots all over his neck.
Do I get advantage coming on this side of Vincent?
You do.
Sweet.
He has advantage regardless because he's
Yeah.
stunned.
Okay,
That's
18.
a hit. Yep. Sneak attack.
That's the sneak and
Yeah.
short sword there. So that's about. How much damage is that? That's 12,
He's dead.
15. Yeah, it's quite a lot.
And with that, as you go over, this guy's paralyzed. You go over, and I can just imagine you just put it to his throat and just slowly slice open.
Hell yeah.
And eventually he drops down, leaving a puddle of crimson. What do you guys do?
I want to check out where the spider noise came from, which I assume is over in here.
Yep.
You tell us about the spider noise?
Absolutely not.
Okay, never mind then.
Well, then I'm just going to kind of look at one of the Durgar that's close to me to start looting.
Yeah, I'd actually like to disappear from the group for a second if I can, to check it out.
Yeah. If you want to... well, are you going to try and stealth away from the group? Okay, everyone make perception checks. Malram, you do not see him leave. And Falvo, you do not see him leave. Let's see if Gull sees you.
Damn it, Ghoul!
So, as you begin to walk away, as no one seems to be paying attention to you, Gull will just say to you, where you should not go alone, my friend. There may be more in there. Should we all move together, or should I just come with you?
It should be okay. Let me check it out. I think I'd be okay.
Where are you going, Vincent?
I want to check out where the. I heard a spider noise down this.
A spider noise.
Yeah, I know you're scared of spiders, so I didn't want to alarm you.
Who told you I was scared of spiders? I have never claimed to be scared of spiders.
Every time they come out, you seem to be scared, so.
I don't even know what you're talking about. I'm not scared of spiders.
Well, this isn't awkward at all.
Definitely a lie. I am 100% scared of spiders.
Do you want to come then?
No, I'll stay here and watch the dead bodies. Make sure they don't come back to life. Yeah.
Okay. Vincent, do you go on your own?
If they're gonna let me.
I'll watch. If you're gung ho about going in by yourself, then I won't stop you.
Yeah, I'm going. Unless is Ghoul coming with me?
Nope. You told him to stay back, so he's staying back.
I just want to peek in here.
Okay.
But
Make a perception check, please.
I'd try to be keeping eyes on Vincent as well, just in case I need to go in.
14. Okay. So, you want to keep going?
Yeah, I'm gonna pull out my talisman too and kind of rub it as I'm walking in. I just want to see if there's, like, if I can get a feel of anything. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. So, as you go in there, you can't help but feel something building up inside of you. And it's not a pleasant feeling. And you can tell it's the connection to your patron. And all you hear is almost not even a whisper, it's almost like a feeling just telling you a warning. And all that feeling tells you just to look up.
And I look up.
And as you do,
Shelob.
you will see this creature.
Oh
actually,
God.
Oh, hello.
And as you look up, it will drop down on you.
Am I
Now-
able to move? Okay.
Could you please make me a... See, here's the thing. Do you have anything in religion?
Yes. I'm proficient, actually.
Is it better than Arcana, your Arcana?
No, they're the same.
Okay, make me a religion check, please. Okay, 16. This creature, you can't help but feel a kinship to it. But there's something, you feel something from it. Almost like it's under something else's control. And it seems almost rabid in its nature, and almost like it's not even thinking. Its intelligence is gone, and it just begins to bite and scratch and tear into your flesh.
Okay. Can I use this as it's coming and or attacking me?
What does it do?
It creates like a 10-foot aura around me of blindness. Basically, it's shadows all around us now.
Does it have to make a saving throw?
Yes, I believe so. Or
Yeah,
because
makes
it'll be blinded.
Makes a wisdom
Okay.
save or is blinded.
Wisdom save.
I think it would be a DC 15, I think. Because it's my modifier, right?
It would be whatever your spell save DC is.
What is that? Yep, 15.
Just let me check something, because this thing has blind sight.
God damn it.
And yeah, it's not affected, I don't think.
Let me just check.
I'm pretty sure it's not affected.
Yep.
Or is
Doesn't
it?
need sight. So, as you cast this spell, does it affect you as well?
I don't think so.
Okay, then as you cast the spell, shadows seem to ripple out from your form, but this spider, not needing its eyes to tell where things are, just begins to charge at you. And because you did use that, it's going to make an attack.
But I see
a-
this charging him, by the way, because I was trying to keep
You just see
contact.
darkness right now. You, like, up to
Alright.
here, you just see a bunch of darkness appear, which is unsettling. And that does hit. And that is 11 damage. And make me a
Okay.
saving throw, which is a Constitution saving throw.
Always
is
on
a
the bad end of the
just-
20.
That is just a success. You need an 11 DC. So, very good.
So you would only take 8 then, right?
No, that's from
Taking the-
him, I believe, getting poisoned.
Taking the poison damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on
Oh.
a successful ton.
Yes. So
Oh yeah, that would be an 8.
3, then. 6 down to 3. Okay. So, as this thing bites into you, would you like to say something or do something? As we're about to go back into initiative.
Honestly, no. I don't even know. Let's go into initiative.
You also see, as you have turned the corner, what looks to be a dead body of a female gnome here,
Oh no.
as well as a humanoid person wrapped up in webbing here, barely breathing, still alive. So, let's go. Did you see my pings? I'm guessing no.
Oh, I see them.
Okay. In that case, let's do that. And it goes first.
Oh god. All right.
And it's going to try to web you, which is a 19 hits. Okay. Make a strength saving throw. Oh no, it's just a strength check, not a saving throw, sorry.
Okay.
That is a fail.
Oh,
It begins
damn.
Wonderful.
to wrap you up and restrain you.
It's wonderful.
Gil will now see the shadow and begin to charge into it. And he would make a saving throw, I guess? Or is it only the creatures within it already?
I don't. I think that would be up to you. I'm kind of restrained, so I would assume the darkness would be gone, but maybe not.
Well, what does it say on the spell? Is it a lasting effect?
It's not a spell. It's like from the Light Eater. It is a spell.
Is it a spell?
A small part of the Shadow Realm into the material plane. As an action, you can force all creatures within 10 feet of you to make. I think it's just the one time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Until the
Yeah,
end
that's
of
fine.
your next turn. Yeah.
Then hearing the commotion, he will 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 get to here and make some attacks. That's a miss. That's a hit. Do 5 damage. He keeps rolling 5s. It's very strange. And he will again use his last key point to stunning strike this creature. And that's a natural 20. It resists.
Hell, would it be good against this thing?
Vincent, it is your turn. You can make another check. That is a natural
I love
one.
it. Love it.
Would you like to say anything?
Love it. Love it. Nope. I don't
Squirm,
think I would be able to
squirm,
with the one.
Okay. Next, Falvor, you hear a commotion and now fighting coming down from this path.
Um. Okay. I guess I'll go help. Even though I know it's a spider, which is scary.
Hey, if
I've
you want me to
just-
give you disadvantage on everything in front of spiders, just say so.
I've just decided that I don't like spiders now, even though I've not been in my backstory. So it's up to you.
No. Go ahead.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, seeing it, I am gonna. I don't think I can actually get to it, right? Because
You can
Goals kind
get
of-
up
okay.
to there. You can just. Yeah, it's within 5 feet.
can I try and squeeze through and get over here? Because I still have half my movement.
I'm gonna say with that many creatures there, and it's classed as a quite a big creature.
Yeah.
That would be your action to get in there if you wanted to try and get in there.
Okay, no, I don't want to do that. I'll just go for my attacks on it.
Okay.
Can't you use uncanny action to get behind him
Ooh.
with
That's
30
a-
more movement?
Do I have uncanny action?
You get it at level 2 as a rogue.
I don't have it on my list of like things that I can do. Could do cunning action.
That's what I meant.
Okay.
You get 30 feet or disengage and all that shit, don't you?
Starting at the second level, you can quickly think agility allow you to quickly make a bonus action to. It's my I can use a bonus action to
Yeah, you can
dash.
dash or even disengage.
Yeah,
And then you can use your action to attack after.
yeah.
Mm.
So yeah, I'll do that. Can I do that?
Well,
Would you
I
allow
don't
that?
think disengage. That's like retreating away. This would be
No,
going forward.
not disengage. I have dash as well. I can take dash, disengage,
That's
or
just
hide
movement.
action.
That's just movement. More movement.
Okay, so I can't use my movement as my bonus action to get past him then.
I'm gonna say no because
Okay.
disengage
I
is
don't
you
mind.
retreating, not going into a creature.
It's fine. I can use my bonus action to shoot my crossbow off as well. So I'll just do my sword and then my crossbow.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'll do my short sword first. 18 to hit.
That is a.
Actually, I'm at advantage because I'm behind Gull.
Nope. Remember, someone
Okay.
has to be behind them and in front of them.
Oh yeah, that's right. My bad.
Yeah, I think it's you still get sneak attack. You just don't get advantage.
Yeah,
I believe is how it works.
I guess you could attack from being
Within 5 feet of a
Of a
an
friendly.
enemy. Yeah.
handed enemy. Yeah. All right, cool. Well, my short sword
That
is a sneak attack, so that's 6 plus. Oh, nice.
Ooh.
So that's 16. And my crossbow does 4 damage. So that is a total of 20 damage.
20. Okay.
Not too bad.
Just because I want to. This, as you get up close and you stab through the bottom of this creature's jaw, almost splitting in between the eyes, it's still alive. You take out the crossbow and shoot into its abdomen, still alive, but it's looking very, very rough.
1 HP.
Malram.
Alright, so I'll just gonna proceed up to here and see that there's a giant cluster. And yeah, we will toll the dead.
And that is
So
a
he
what
needs
save?
wisdom.
Wisdom.
Look, this spider's really
14.
wise.
Ah, he failed.
Yeah.
Okay. And what is that damage-wise?
5 damage.
All right. And with that, you will toll the dead, and you watch as this spider just begins to crack and almost putrefy in places, and you watch it just begin to close up its legs and then fall on its back, and the legs curl into its chest. And it's dead.
That's good. Um,
Your friend, Vincent, right now is in a cocoon.
I'll kind of go up to him and say, "You need some help there, friend," and I'll start trying to get the webbing off of him.
Yeah, I'm just gonna leave because I don't like being around that giant spider. So I'm just gonna walk over here to the entrance and kind of like keep watch.
Okay.
Also, can I go
Vincent,
into stealth? I kind of want to hide,
You can.
just in case some dwarves or Durgar come.
As you free Vincent, Malram, and you do go into stealth. Wow. You'll notice one of the gashes where this creature was stabbed. You watch as little, very, very tiny little spiders begin to crawl out of the abdomen area of this creature. Maybe a few hundred, and they just start to spread and escape the area.
That seems like it's going to be a problem. But I'm not even going to tell Falvor what's coming, as he's probably just going to see a shit ton of spiders coming out of this cave.
Vincent, you are freed.
Oh, thank God.
And Gull will run over to this person. This one is dead. He has moved on into the light.
This one may be alive, though.
Barely. It looks like this person is on the brink of death.
I can't. I'm not good enough to check. Maybe one of you could.
I'm on it. Would you want me to do a medicine check first, DM? Or?
Yeah, sure. A 10? You can probably guess because of the big fuck off spider. It's been feeding off this person slowly, and he is looking very drained of blood right now. And if he doesn't get any type of medical attention, with a 10 you couldn't actually, stabilize him with that. You would probably have to waste a spell or a potion.
Like that?
That'll do. And as you kind of lay your... Is this a healing word or is this touch?
Cure wounds.
Oh, cure
Yeah,
wounds.
this is touch.
So you place your hands on him and you watch as the golden light begins to spread under your skin into his skin. And some of the open wounds that seem to be oozing with probably disease begin to close up. And he will kind of wake. No, please. No. No more, please.
Don't worry, Fred. It's not going to do anything more. And then I'd also like to make a medicine check on her, just to verify that she is 100% dead and not just unconscious.
Okay. She is super dead.
Okay.
Just not normal dead, super dead.
Yeah, super, super dead. Her soul has been killed, probably. But you look over the body and her face, just like the one that you found earlier, almost mummified and holes all over her. Not as big as the hole that was in the chest that the one that you found before, but similar. But yes, she is very dead, and the fact that she is a female gnome, you can probably guess who this is.
Yeah. So I'll kind of is there like a cloth or anything around? Because I want to take her back with us.
There is no cloth, although you could probably rip off your kind of cape that's connected to your armor if you wanted.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that and kind of wrap up her body. And then after I'm done doing that, I'll turn back to the other human and just say, "Is there any more of you?"
Yes. Yes, they took the others deeper down. There's something loud, something big. It's deeper down there. They took them towards it. I didn't see it.
Was it something like this? And I'll kind of point over at the spider that's all curled up.
It sounded similar, but more. It sounded like an animal and a spider together. It's like nothing I've ever heard.
Okay. I'll kind of look at the other two. I don't know if we can handle something else bigger than this. I'm fairly exhausted. I think we need to get him and her out of here
Yes, I
and
agree.
out of this cave system. At the very least.
I agree with you. I think we should leave.
And with that, I'll kind of is he still all tied up?
I'm guessing that you'd have freed him by now.
Yeah.
He's barely
So
walking.
I'll just kind of look at I'll look at Vincent and just kind of nod at the human, hoping that he'll help him out, and then I'll pick up the myself and begin to leave.
Okay. As you make your way into the open area again, Gull will kind of look to you all and just kind of say, "Very well. I suppose this is where our paths will diverge. I cannot leave people behind in this place. I will stay behind and map the area. If you do not return, I understand. But in the meantime, I will try and do what I can."
We will return, Gold. Don't worry.
Very well.
Well, we're going to get these two back up top at the very least. And then if we don't see you by tomorrow morning, then we'll come down ourselves. It's
All right.
just I am very tired at this point. I don't have much capabilities left.
He will nod at that. And he will kind of begin to just... You watch him dangle down from this side and just
He walks
jump
past me,
down.
right?
Yep.
Well, can I ask him where's he going?
It would seem your group is turning back to help the survivor. I will stay and begin to map the area.
Where are you going?
Well, I will begin to map.
Wouldn't you rather
this-
come with us and then we go back together?
But if we do not map this area, it could take too long, and those people, they could be dead when we come back here.
Okay. Then I'll stay with you. Two eyes is better than one.
My friend, do not take this the wrong way, but I think you may just slow me down.
Oof.
Well, I don't know. I'm pretty quick myself, and I'm very stealthy, as you've seen.
This is true. Let's make a roll. This would be a wisdom. Okay. Moving as a group would... It would be noisier. Very well. Instead, I will join you, and I will take a rest. And we will
Good.
hope to the light that those people do not die as we rest. Let us gather our friends and move. So, do you all wish to retreat back outside of this area?
Yeah, I think you guys want to go back to that town. How far was it again?
The town,
Pretty far.
Yeah, pretty
it's
far.
like-
Damn.
yeah. To go
Should
to
we
the
s-
town and then back, it's going to be like another day and a half of just wandering around, and you don't know how long, if any, survivors left have. I'll just say that.
Should we
How
make a
far
camp?
away how far away would our cart be? From
Very
the
close
entrance.
to the entrance. Actually, no, you would have gone off a hopback, so it'd been like maybe 2-hour walk away from the grove.
That's kind of where I was thinking of
Yeah, let's.
at least taking some of these
Okay.
guys back. Was at least making it back to the cart.
All right. So, you take the body and the surviving member, and you will kind of begin to make your track back through the ruined city, through the tunnel, and a few, maybe like an hour later of travel, you will emerge back in the Green Grove. And from there, you make out back into the snowy area. Now knowing what you should expect, you make it through without any troubles, and eventually get past the jagged rocks into more of a tree line where you tied up your horses and cart, and they are indeed still there. So, the question is, short rest or long rest?
I need to do a long rest.
I can get away with a short rest, I think. I still got my spell
Yeah.
slots as a warlock.
I mean, we can do a long rest if Malram needs it.
Yeah, I kind of need a long rest. I don't have. And out of game terms, I have like one spell slot left, so
Well,
I need to sit.
what's
in
your
order
class
to-
again? Your palette? What are you again? A
I'm
cleric
a
or a paladin?
cleric. I'm a cleric.
I keep thinking you're a paladin.
Yeah, I don't know
No.
why. I thought you were too.
It's probably because I keep running around with a sword and acting like a doofus. But no, I'm a I'm a war domain cleric. So
Okay.
All right. In that case, if you're all agreed, clicking your tokens and press the long rest. Do that. As you all get back your stuff. Okay. And in the meantime, the person that you rescued is going to ask to kind of eat through quite a bit of your provisions, both water and food. Are you going to let him?
I mean, he can
Yeah.
have one of mine. I don't mind.
Okay. Then each of you mark down some rations. Just one. Everyone's concentrating on things. So strange.
Sweet.
Anyway, so after you take a long rest and the next day comes, what do you do with the person and what do you do?
I think we would just leave them at the cart, right? Where it's safe. And then head back in.
I mean, yeah, she isn't going anywhere. And as far as you, and I'll kind of turn back to I'll turn to the other Delver. We're going to go back down there and see if we can get more of your friends. If you want to try to stay here, or there's a town not too far away.
Yes, I know. If it is okay with you, I will begin to make my way to the town. You can find me at one of the, I believe the inn was called the Sunrise Inn. It's where we stayed before. I'll be waiting there for you, if that's all right.
That is 100% fine.
I won't be able to carry the body. I'm sorry.
She can rest in our cart for now. It'll be
Thank you.
everything will be fine.
Thank you. And he will kind of take some water, some food, and slowly limp towards town.
Alright, huh? We ready to head back down there?
I think so. Could probably go down.
By the way, for those of you who can choose spells, as it has been another day, if you want to swap out spells, now's the time.
Yeah, no, I don't think I can do that.
I can.
If you want to
That's
make some
badass.
swaps, now's the time. Now that you know what you're dealing with, might be a good opportunity to make some swaps.
Cool. So yeah, back
Okay.
into the mine.
Okay.
Obviously
So-
avoiding the eye trap.
Yes. I'm not going to be a douche. So, you guys make your way back inside, going through the city. Now, as you're going through the city, could any of you, or all of you, make a perception check?
Uh-oh.
The everything.
Nice.
I said I would.
Falvor and Vincent, the body that you found that had the artifact is gone. That's what you notice. And Malram, you notice, in fact, I'll ping it on the map for you guys. You notice up here. Oh, I'm doing it in the wrong place. You notice up here. This time, a lot of movement. And it seems like black objects or creatures moving almost like a kind of like a river of black. And then after a few moments, they seem to just vanish.
There's something up there that I don't like.
That it was such the wrong music for that. But you carry on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you say anything to the group about seeing it?
Yeah, I did.
All right, I'm gonna cast my a mage armor again.
Okay. You make your way back down to the place. What is it weird? The music right now keeps on swapping. Back down to the place where you were. Oh. Where do you want to go from here? As you chose to convince Gull to come with you guys, you do not have a mapping of the area.
They seem to have more guards, or whatever you would call them, towards the west side. Maybe we should go that way first.
Yeah, I agree. They were seem to be guarding something that way. Maybe. I wanna cast before we move fully deeper in. I wanna cast Pass Without a Trace again.
Okay. Does that mean
I'll
you
get rid
guys
of-
want to stealth?
Just as a. I mean, yeah,
Okay.
I'm down to stealth.
You guys want
I
to
think
stealth?
if we all have it, it'd definitely be good.
Go ahead and roll stealth.
29.
That is a 23. And that is
26.
18. Oh, 20. 18 for Malram.
Nice. It's not a bad check. That lasts for 1 hour. So.
Okay. And as you guys are moving in, you will see Gull kind of check out this area and look down into the tunnel that you guys came from. And he will kind of freeze and then look back at you. It is gone. The body, it is gone.
Spider body?
Yes, the large spider creature. It is no longer there.
Well, we killed it, right?
I thought we did.
Perhaps something ate it?
Yes, perhaps. Malram, please lead the way.
All right.
You want to make another survival check? You can.
Are we going the north way?
Yeah,
21. So, you look, and those same tracks go from here. They kind of begin to turn and head in this direction.
Excellent.
All right. Let's go.
At this point, as looking over it here, could Vincent, as you are the closest, make a perception check? Okay.
Bunch of bodies.
And it looks like they go in this direction. Malram?
Yay.
Okay, you're leading
Yep.
the charge. You will see what looks to be another burrowed tunnel heading down, even further down. And it seems to go on and on and on. And even with your dark vision, you can't see where it completely ends. But
As it gets darker and darker, I would just kind of stop for a second and say, do we want some light?
I can see in the dark. Can you not?
I
We all see
can,
in
but
the
it
dark, right?
keeps... It seems that we can, but it keeps getting darker and darker. And I'm not sure if we want to make sure that nothing jumps out on us.
keep in mind, if you do that, it will
Will
affect your
cancel
stealth.
Yeah.
I think I'd rather stay unseen than be able to see. Too
Me
far.
too.
Alright. Well then, with that, I'll just keep going on.
Okay. You move down, down, down. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes of non-stop walking, going down and down. Until up ahead in the pitch black, but with all of your dark vision, you can see what seems to be an opening. What do you do?
I'll kind of just slow as I see it, but keep slowly going down.
Okay. Eventually, you get to this opening, and on the inside, you begin to see web after web after web after web, and it looks like a burrowed out tunnel system. And you see this down here. Oh,
Oh Lord.
why is the pirate music
Oh my
playing?
God. Jesus Christ.
So, what would you guys like to do?
Should we start investigating around here, or what are you guys thinking? Because I can
Yeah.
light it up like a Christmas tree in here if we want.
What's our initial impression coming down here? Like, obviously it's very dark.
It is very dark, and in fact, please all of you make me perception checks. Follow.
Sorry, what? I was
Perception check. Okay. So only Vincent hears this coming from multiple directions. You hear
I can hear more spiders.
Minecraft spiders.
I can hear them all around us, I think. Maybe the fire would not be such a bad idea. Is it a fire or just a light?
It's just light.
I don't know then.
Might scare
By the way,
them.
feel free to move your tokens.
Hell no.
Let's see.
Ooh, gets all laggy. Hey, girl, stop leaving the group.
And yes, I have accounted your dark vision into your tokens and what they can see and how far they can see.
I mean, if we want fire, I could also make fire.
I think if it was a light, I think fire would be a better idea.
Okay. So,
Actually, this would be a perfect time to stop, as we are
Okay.
over our time, and you guys seem to be about to go into something that is going to take quite a lot of time to do.
Okay.
So we will end this game here.